Alright, alright, alright. Fresh in from having some supper with some beautiful ladies. Time to get some of our Jester Fest on. I love that song. Alright, here we go, ladies. And that's that. How's everybody doing tonight? Alright. If we not be so crooked. So my plan here is to come in, do some Jester Fest, some celebrations, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely crafting writs. Holy shit, where is everybody?
I think they're doing Hellra.
Oh. Shit.
Fascinating. I never imagined the control mechanism. If I can make...
As soon as our... Then the elf... To arms, my clanmates! Let's show this mad elf what we think of his dwarven army.
Don't be alarmed. I bring a gift. These constructs can work your quarry and build a great city of Orsinium.
Damn you, elf. I should kill you where you stand.
What did I say? Please, my friend, make her see reason.
He got half my workers killed, and now he insults us as well? The elf's blood price is steep, and he's going to pay it very slowly. Wrathstone Quarry belongs to Clan Tumnosh. It should be worked by Clan Tumnosh, not those metal monsters. As long as one Tumnosh lives, we'll extract stone from this quarry just the way Malakath intended.
Hello?
With orc sweat and orc muscle. We dishonor ourselves and our ancestors if we sat back and let machines do all the work for us. It
What's
figures that
going
an elf
on?
would come up with such a disgraceful and dastardly
Oh, I
plan.
was just checking things out. Yeah, there's a lot of room in the other one. Actually, I don't even know if it'll happen. As of right now, it looks like there's only 7.
Their
Wait,
worth is
bandit. I don't
considerable,
know if he's
and we'd be able
Only 7. What?
I think we're gonna do Hoff. I'm not sure. Well, everybody's leaving the group. Hang on. It's in guild chat too. If you want to jump over there. We went to guild chat 2 because it was so loud in guild chat 1 earlier.
There's nobody in here. I'm just getting sky shards, so I could carry this.
Up atop again.
It's my weekend.
Hello, children.
I just cracked another one too.
Children.
Oh, you were over here.
Baby school?
Yeah. So, what's next? Normal Hoff, is Winter still on?
I don't know.
He might be in
Holy
guild
shit.
chat too still.
I know he left the group. Guess I'll leave the group because everyone else left the group.
Yeah, we'll start a new one.
I'll be back. I have to go scratch Jordan's back.
I have to go
Oh,
grab
oh.
something to eat.
I'm next.
And then I'll be back.
Can you come scratch my back?
Sure, I would if
All
I
right.
could. Alright, I'll be back.
Alright.
Oh, goodness. Bandit, and the turtle, and the tumblepuff. Good run, guys.
You still playing Winter?
I was just in there with y'all.
Well,
Yeah,
why
you
didn't
ready
you leave?
for another?
Oh yeah, for sure. What do you have in mind?
Are you done
Didn't you
healing,
need
man? Is that why you left?
Normal Hoff? Yeah, I want to
I
switch
could
my
run
DPS.
some normal Hoff quite gladly.
I
I'm
wouldn't
down to
mind
tank
doing it.
off.
Yeah, let's do a Hoff for Winter.
Yay! I should really change my status on guild.
I'm gonna try that fucking
Oh man,
mechanic.
it's no
Hey,
fair.
souls.
Nothing's fair.
What's up?
Yeah, let's take a look at if people are actually interested in doing Hoff. Let me make sure I know what it is I need.
Who's left in that other group? Anybody?
Nobody.
There were a few
No.
people mucking about.
Yo,
I
what's
think they
your
may
role?
have-
You're a mag sork, right, Winter?
May have clued in. Yeah, I'm looking for.
So
I've got a bunch of
you're-
Master Architect off trait stuff, so I'm looking for traded.
So yes, I would grab it, but I would save it for a Templar or a Blade, because being a mag sork, our ultimate cost is a little too much for it to be worth it for the group.
This is just one of several sets I'm
'Cause-
collecting.
Yeah,
'Cause you
it's
have
just
to
I'm
a-
just
drop a
you
lot of-
definitely should have it. Definitely should have it.
It's just
Yeah,
not
I've been
your
doing the same
main
thing,
set.
collecting Sororia,
Yeah.
Master Architect, and all that good shit.
I've got Sororia.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a little time, maybe this weekend or something like that, putting that together. I think I finally got all my Sororia shit together. But yeah, I've got Master Arch. I just need some on-trait stuff, jewelry. Yeah.
Does anyone have a
Okay,
CUDA they want to sell me?
I got one.
Ooh, I just gave 4 away.
Let me see how many I got.
I was about
Yeah,
to
I got
say, if
more.
someone can... I just need one.
What do you need?
change
Just
it.
one?
Yeah, just one.
I got you.
Get it over to you. Got it, Trim?
Yep.
I have. Oh, I only have 16.
Oh,
I
you gotta
got
have
287.
Whoa, take his.
Yeah. Who was asking for it?
One day when I grow up, I'm gonna be like Crimson.
Have
you
lots of
grown up?
CUDA?
Have lots of everything for everybody
Right.
all the time.
I remember when Frank
have,
never
like-
had less than 200 of everything.
And have like 4 awesome fucking characters that I can use to do any fucking thing with.
We're gonna get in one
Ooh.
first.
Oh fuck!
Always an insult.
Yeah, no, I broke down.
Always an
Right
insult.
through the
I did almost 500 rubidite today and got 1 temp out of it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Sounds about
That
right.
sucks.
Ryu,
Yeah,
you're
dude.
the one that wanted the CUDAs, right?
Yeah.
Got lots of temps.
On the way.
Yeah, now that, I just need this, well, I just got that gold jewelry, so I need to put a new enchant on that, and then I do really want to. I wish I could change this damn. I need transmute crystals to change this from healthy. Oh,
Can't
I
help
only
you
needed
there.
one, man.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, thanks, man. Let's say if you need any Rakuda, I got like 300 of those.
Hey, Crimson.
Hey.
Can I borrow like 100 Cuda?
Sure. Come bend over for me.
Right. I'll just hand this right over.
Nobody understands true art.
Only 100. It's not even half.
I know. You're the generous one. I understand.
Correct.
Alright, I would run with you, but I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Good idea.
Night, Dan.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Wait, so Turtle left? Magna's gonna
No,
tank?
I'm here. We're both here. We'll both
Oh,
take it.
Turtle and Magna will take
And Zimba wants to heal?
Oh, heal.
I'll get on my DPS.
the Zamba.
Or do you want a DPS?
Oh, you said
Turtle?
Gazamba
Or
wants to heal. I thought you said does
Bandit?
anybody.
Hey, Tammy. And she's got
Tammy's
nothing.
scratching Randy's back.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
And we're forming a line here for who's next.
I am back. Am I still? Is there still?
Oh,
room?
Tammy.
I was next on the back scratching line.
I thought I was.
Oh God, he was talking about that shit.
Maybe.
Jordan was mad that I didn't do it longer. But then he started
that was
saying
bad
I would.
time.
Then he said I was mad that I was scratching him too hard. That I was purposely trying to hurt him. I was like, I can't help it. My nails are long.
Oh, just the way I like it.
I thought orcs could handle their liquor, Duran.
Alright.
So should I run our weapon damage enchant, or should I run a poison enchant with the absorb stamina?
You can't do. Oh, the weapon. Oh, I see. I think it's poison with absorb. Someone correct me. Someone.
Poison absorb.
We doing
Just
this
run
off,
mag-
guys?
Just run magic recovery.
Yeah, we're doing half. You want to get on your DPS?
Can, yeah.
I think Turtle and Magna's gonna tank.
Am I staying on my healer?
Solus, did you want to heal or DPS?
I'd probably
I
be
need
better off
Raz
healing.
to the hands and pants.
Alright,
now.
Solus will heal and Crimson can DPS.
Okay, I'll switch. Save me a spot.
Try. Now we got room. Who else needs an invite? Yeah.
Well, if
Hey,
all of
Tammy.
the tank and
That's
heals
not
are
crazy
gone.
chatter I'm used to.
Wolf, get in here on your DPS.
Tammy, I've been at your house since you told me I wasn't able to be at your house.
Well, I thought
I
I
was
changed
never restricted.
I thought I changed my primary residence, and I.
It's been nice. Nobody's been here. I can DPS in my lonesome. By my lonesome.
I don't know if other people have problems.
But Downcast was able in too. Mustang wasn't.
Oh shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I have to look into
Is it
this.
really only 1596 poison damage? I feel like that's not right.
Wait, was this a test, Turtle?
What?
Were you like, let's see who can go to Tammy's house?
Kind of. I mean, after a point, I was like, well, that's weird.
Does anyone else run poison enchantment on their dagger? Is it only
Yeah, you
1596?
should. Yeah, because it got cut in half. It was like if it's
3000
infused-
something.
If it's infused, then it's up there, but all dagger enchants got cut in half.
Oh shit.
Let's see what I did.
I was looking like that's kind of low.
Yeah. It's pretty rough.
Oh, it's still my primary residence. I swear I changed it to my Mornoth Keep.
I'm here.
I put default visitor access, no access. I put limited visitor. And Mustang wasn't because he's not on my visitor list. And I put default as no access. But I just changed it. Or I could put it back to no access if you liked the privacy.
I just DPS tested for
Oh
like
shit!
2 days straight.
Apparently I put Mustang on my ban list. I don't recall doing that. Alright, let me remove.
It's probably a wise decision.
What'd you end up hitting?
And I put Hex because I know he gets on Hex's account. Oh man, I feel like a bitch.
Is
Alright,
Orzaga's Red Frothgar better than Witch Smother's Potent Brew? Are there opinions out there about this?
I don't know what the other one is.
I don't know anybody that uses Orzaka's or whatever.
Well,
That
Mustang's
rock
always telling me
thing.
to use it. I don't know why.
What do you get out of it?
It's 5,000 max health and magic recovery 457 for 2 hours.
Good for a healer.
Yeah, for scenario.
Talking about for your healer?
No, for my DPS.
Nah.
I wouldn't.
Wolf, you coming to Hoff?
I don't have an invite, do I? Yes, I would like an invite, please.
What do you mean? That is your invite.
Right?
Fuck's sake.
I heard a ding like
What's
I got
the
an
matter,
invite.
Lots of things, Tammy.
What the fuck is Magnet talking about? Starting into Lone Wolf?
Yeah.
Why is he afraid of chat now? Your chaperone is not around?
Oh,
is he gonna
thanks,
lie
Magnum.
and say he's on the phone again?
Here, let me help out.
I guess I'll just keep my music unmuted.
Motherfucking cocksucker.
Now
Yeah,
you
turtle
know.
ass.
Now you know.
He has good reasons. He's jamming out over there. I'm jam out in peace.
Wait, what was that?
Where the hell?
It's music.
Turtle
What the
just
fuck
loves to hear my
was
voice.
that music anyway?
I mean, I don't know. I've never
Wait,
done
what,
this, so.
what the fuck is that? Is that music? Or that
That's
is? Or that's
nasty.
that's cats
It's
fucking,
Magnum
isn't
music.
it?
Magnamic music.
Who's listening to that?
Oh. That's no good. I can't toss insults in group chat.
What?
I mean, What are you talking about?
What do you mean you can't toss insults?
Don't listen to me, please.
Then why talk?
Alright.
Okay, but then
listen
they're
to
going
it.
to start listening to me, and I'm not a very good leader. I'm just a very persistent one.
Definitely don't want to be listening to that one.
Who's not a good leader?
Me.
Magna. What? What?
Take your pick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, Mike. What the
I can lead.
You can lead. You can lead.
I can lead.
Don't worry, Magna. We'll teach you mechanics, buddy.
Cannot teach. You can lead. You cannot pick music, but you can lead.
You won't even hear my music unless I'm talking.
I heard your music when you started talking.
The hell?
Who else needs an invite? Does everyone in chat have an invite? We just
Solus
need...
needs one, right?
Fuck.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
sorry,
sit down for a second.
It failed earlier. I forgot to tell you.
That's how I invite too many people and things like that.
There's only 9.
We can do normal house with 8
question.
people. Easy.
Oh,
Easily.
look who showed up in my house.
Living together.
He was upset that he had no privileges for a day. Sorry, Mustang.
Oh, Lobius.
Yeah,
she
all
did not
sad.
dodge those
I
turkey
couldn't
bases.
stalk Turtle and watch his DPS testing.
I don't recall
Yeah, I
putting him on my
tested for
ban
fucking
list, but
2
apparently
days
I did.
That's a
I
great
think
idea, Magna. I appreciate
I
you.
think I wanted to like DPS
I know, right?
test by myself or something, and then I saw Turtle. I said, "What the Turtle? Did you see my whisper?" I said, "What the fuck?" Or WTF?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
How are you here? I was like, fuck you.
Mustang.
So I left.
Normal Hoff?
Yeah, fuck.
Hoff? Do
I'm
Hoff?
on a tank, so I'm not gonna DPS test, that's for sure.
Sad face.
Who else needs an invite for Hoff? Mustang?
Wait, what? What did Mustang vote for? What?
Would you like an invite if I have room?
Magnus,
Who else needs an invite?
We're trying
Thanks,
these.
Magnus.
Ooh,
What are you
you
making
guys
do?
better hurry up. I got a whisper for a VA hard mode score run. Come on. Let's get rolling.
You can't just abandon this.
Oh, he can. You just watch him.
Oh, watch me.
will.
They want me to come tank for a score run. It's getting me horny.
Good. We don't really need them.
Yeah, we're roasted.
If you've
I'm
already
floating in
committed
Hoff.
to something, you shouldn't leave.
I'm slightly committed. Only because Turtle's copying my idea.
Copying your idea.
My idea. You don't copyright my shit.
I can
What?
hear it through my headphones. I'm
I can hear
original.
the blasphemy without the headphones on.
I'm gonna
I
just
got
put
my own music. I've
I'll put
already
my-
had music playing. I always have it bumping.
You guys in
I'm
there
gonna
yet?
put my AirPods in my headset.
Alright, did you get an invite? How come no one's... How come you're not accepting my invite?
I'm
They're gonna
in
me?
chat.
Yeah?
I'll check when I'm out of this load screen. I didn't see it. Maybe I was in a fight.
Oh.
Probably in my notifications. I'll accept it soon.
Got it.
I'm in Hoff right now.
Shit can get pretty hectic in the
And where?
It's headphones.
It can
Yeah.
get hectic in the headphones.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to, like... Need a volume mixer so you can adjust the
You
sound
can.
of the music.
I've got 4 things that have
There totally is one, Bandit.
specifically adjusted.
Oh, then you're all
I can't
set.
hear anything else, but everything inside my headphones.
You're real soft though right now. I don't know. If you
Like
moved your-
currently
I
I
can
have
barely hear you.
I have the final countdown drowning your voices out.
The final.
Yeah, Bandit, I will need another invite.
Exactly, damn
Got
it.
it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Jeez, Tammy, your fucking house destroyed me.
What do you mean?
I died in it. And then almost
You
died
died.
again.
You died by my plants.
On your tank?
Your plants can't kill me. I got 42k health.
Yeah,
Honestly,
40k health.
some one of my
tank.
guilds set up a set of plants that could actually kill my tank. What the fuck?
Was it a bunch of them? Had to be a bunch.
Hang
of them.
on.
That's what your plants did to me.
Are
Got me
you?
down to 15k.
Are
We're in
you,
a
like-
group.
Oh. I'm supposed to be looking
Hang
up
on.
at the top.
Like, someone just...
Am I supposed to look on bands? Did you send me a picture?
what's the WC?
Can you invite me again, Bennett?
Water
Watch
closet.
Jesus Christ.
What? What is it?
Nothing.
Water closet. It's like the bathroom.
I mean, I don't know in what context you're talking about.
Someone messaged me ready, and I said 4. They said WC. The WC?
Oh.
No.
I don't know.
Dungeon? No.
Water closet, bro.
You ready for the bathroom?
You go to the bathroom with
Somebody-
them.
They want you to.
You want
That shit's
to,
not gonna shake itself.
you want to go to the bathroom and touch tips?
Oh, wrong chat, he said.
You want to go in the
wrong
glory
chat.
hole?
Wrong chat.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Should be like, damn,
I'm like,
Skippy,
I
wrong
don't
chat,
think I
you
had
freak.
any core runs right now.
Just tell
Oh,
me,
alarm
yeah, let's
set
go to
for
the
my core runs.
WC. You know.
Yeah. Alright, I'm pulling.
We're not even all there yet.
I know.
What are you main tanking?
Just a
No.
second, boss.
Damn it.
I mean, do you want
Turtles.
me to tank?
I was gonna blast my music.
Turtles tanking today. Not spider.
Like, you gotta talk to me during the triplets, because I don't know what to do. I mean,
It's
like, I know
really
what to
easy,
do,
normal.
but I don't know which one I'm doing.
Well,
Oops.
yeah.
All 3.
Easy.
No.
Like, you literally just hold them there. You don't even have to switch bosses or nothing, so.
Yeah, I know.
Are you talking about the solo tank where you just keep them all in the middle?
Yeah.
And just hope to
That's
God
what
nobody
we're
does?
I did that. Me and Solus have done it. It's worked good.
I hope to God nobody dies. Guys, I need something.
Give me something.
Yeah.
No, the reason why I say it is because like
Killed
the first time I ever did that, the DPS was so shit. It's always the heals, and I'm like suffering. I'm like, okay, can we finish this, please?
You got a warden tank on your side, too.
Oh boy. What is,
And I'm wearing Ebon Alkosh, by the way.
we have a sword killer.
I'm doing a half parse here. On each Kagudi.
Kagouti.
Kagudi.
Kagouti.
Kagudi.
Kagouti.
Kagudi.
Bugatti.
Yep.
Alright.
The boss told me once
Somebody
everyone
missing
mispronounces it.
an invite.
Bukaki.
Bukaki.
Upaki, Lucy, like I'm the Manari.
What the fuck? Don't scare me like that.
So,
Fucking asshole.
everyone
Didn't
ready?
even let me in. No?
Oh.
It'll just be weird being in here on normal. Gonna seem
Right.
silly.
I feel
Well,
silly.
3 of us are working our
Fucking
way through the
losers.
ads.
Yeah, we're already at the ad polls here. Don't worry, I'll stack them.
Oh, this is funny. So, I was wearing 3 sets in that last dungeon. Or trial.
This should, everyone stack over here.
No wonder.
Stack over
I
here. We'll stack them
need
up.
us
Behind
to
the
not
mushroom.
fight so I can put my sets on.
Behind the mushroom. Stand
You're in the
behind
starting room.
mushroom.
Let Spider die.
Behind what?
Spider's
Switch
doing
your
his damn
kid,
self.
Spider.
If we all stack, I mean, normally the tank stack them, but oh, they
Yeah,
need
normally
interrupts,
we
that's why
wait
not
for the
stacking.
group.
I know how to
Or your
stack.
tank.
Hold on.
Oh, you're coming? Alright, well we don't have a tank, so I'm just telling them how to stack without a
Wait,
tank.
I'm coming. I can stack them.
Alright, thank you. I did my best, bro. I
I'll
did my
take it
best
for
in the
you.
deep.
I
That's
can
all
take it. I can take it.
And the
We
back.
killed them. We 2-manned them with... No, 3-manned them. Although the lightning's kind of fucking me up.
Just.
Oh, the
This is
reinforcements are here.
You use the mushroom too, Magna? On that shit? Mushroom is awesome.
I got these too.
Come behind this mushroom turtle.
I ain't no bitch. Just gotta
That's not
get
what I
line of
said.
sight.
Mushrooms are the easiest way to do it.
Anybody can stack things, you just gotta line of sight them.
Well, I took aggro here, that's it. Why is this one? That one's okay.
I'm just chilling.
Start trailing that in. Let's move on.
Let's carry him with us.
I missed the spear.
I'm pulling.
What are we? Still going.
If you jump off, you're not good at the game. Don't jump off.
Pretty much, actually. Sweaty stacks. I don't actually know if I've ever used this before.
But yeah, I definitely need a second.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, I'm not feeling my old school dress.
Alright, I'm ready.
So Magna, I was here on Vet the other day, I think yesterday, and I was trying to teach the other tank how to stack these 3 ads, and he couldn't do it. By the time he figured it out, he kept losing taunt and shit on them all. They ended up, DPS just killed them where they were. It's pretty shitty.
That's so sad.
I was like, you gotta stack behind this. And he's like, right here? No, behind it. In front of it? No.
I just hugged the wall.
Why is he taking
You just do what?
I just hugged the wall on the left.
If you go
On the
behind,
left.
yeah, there's that little thing there. I just go to the, there's like a pipe over there. You can just hide behind.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll come run.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh, everyone make fun of her.
Nope, I didn't aggro.
Ha ha ha.
I got lucky.
Damn it.
Well, I mean, we knew Tammy is no good at the game already, right?
You know I'm clumsy. Oh no, they're coming!
Magnet.
Oh shit!
She pulled.
Somebody else?
Nobody jump.
Oh look, you're on the loose. You don't jump.
Did somebody else do that, or was it me?
It was Magnet, Mike.
It was no.
Yeah, it
Bitch.
was.
You trying to make me feel guilty? Yeah, I know I'm clumsy and I fell off, but at least I didn't aggro.
That's not that good. I'm like,
Oh,
take it up. I'm like, why isn't he?
Yeah, I know you don't care.
And I use this thing here. Works pretty well. I think.
That one works, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Which way you going, Magna?
We're still waiting for Solus.
I can go. You can just keep yours in group, and I'll keep mine out of group until.
No.
And then we'll
Okay,
switch.
we just split.
No, we
just
split
Split
them up.
6 and 6, right and left.
Because it's on normal. We don't have to
You'll
pop
keep
shields on
yours
this one.
on the
On normal
group.
anymore, Magma.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna keep it away and while you guys DPS, like everyone DPSs one and I'll bring the other one.
No, we split.
We normally
more.
split 6 and 6 on normal, because you can just burn
nope.
them down.
Wait,
Don't
wait,
bring
hang on.
Easier for people.
My cat,
Okay.
Your jammies on
Yeah.
something is
Instead
going
of center stone.
So just pick a left or a right side, and go stand on the octagon.
I'm gonna stand
Or
behind
actually,
you.
you're gonna tank it right in front of the octagon.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Face
it.
my way
for you.
though.
Face
I
my
went
way.
right.
You're gonna be my shield.
Gonna
His
be
lightning
your shield.
circles do hurt turtles. So...
How many you got on the right side? Is that 4 or 5? It's not enough.
I'll go left.
It looks like
There's
we
only
have.
3 on the left.
We need 2
Yeah,
shots
Bandit, you go
on
left.
each side.
Bandit, you need to be on the left hand side.
Nah, it doesn't.
Oh yeah.
You don't
Which
need crushing
side?
shock.
What's the time we were on vet and I was taking notes?
I don't know how many people are on each
Come
side.
to us, Tammy. Come to us.
If we were on vet,
You're good.
we'd be in a different spot. We'd be attacking
We'd be
one
in the
boss,
center.
and we'd
One
be having
tank
the
would be-
tanks
yeah.
connect them together to destroy the spheres, while we have people interrupting the spheres.
Yeah,
The
we're
one that
ignoring that
burning
mechanic,
stays
and we're
on the
just burning.
sphere.
Wait, there's only 4 of us?
There's 5 of us.
Did you count yourself?
Nope,
We
I
just
sure
got
didn't.
our next person. Alright.
Alright, now take a
Beat
few
this
minutes. We got
Magna,
one.
I
we
don't,
got
I don't
one.
know about you.
We got.
What?
I just invited somebody.
We got what?
One more person
Ted
coming.
Master Goal.
Fuck those
God.
motherfuckers. What do you
Invited
wait
our
on, motherfucker?
12th
What?
person.
Y'all never wait
Ted
on me.
Master God.
I
The
take it back.
Master
Y'all wait on
Gat.
Oh no, no. Oh no, no, no.
Gat.
Damn it. Spider. I saw
Whoever.
it.
Brian.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
We got that, guys.
Oh.
I wouldn't even have my goddamn fucking.
I wasn't. I didn't know we pulled.
Oh, I didn't turn my controller off of this shit before. I should have turned off my elite shit. I set my controller down.
We all stood inside there. Really?
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
none of you guys fucking moved.
I did.
Turtle, do you have crushing shotgun as well?
Nope.
Oh,
I do.
I do as well.
Same.
Oh no, what?
Oh no.
I died.
Not so super anymore, are you, Turtle?
Useless.
I didn't know he tossed the wheel. That's fine.
Someone ESO? I don't know. You like my mini baby off tanking?
Left group is about done.
We were pretty much dead there for a bit.
We were dead.
Ooh, anybody else get some lag? I'm having a hard time weaving my lag
Oh, I
effects
need
right now.
heals. Ooh, I need heals. Heals.
Are you, everyone knows the
Please.
left side can move on to the right side.
What the hell?
I
Damn
got
it.
you with the heals. Alright, I'm gonna interrupt. You got this, Magna?
Everyone-
I'm gonna...
Yeah, just go on to the other group. I'm just getting bashes.
Shit, I'm
So
trying
like
to-
Tammy, Lone Wolf.
I'm trying to
you
get
guys-
Crimson.
Don't worry about it. Just
We're
about it.
done.
Wait,
We're done.
about it done. Yeah.
Where did I
I just
heal
want to
go?
maintain this guy because I want to see if I can do some of the blocks on the mechanic.
What blocks?
Like that.
Mechanic. Block mechanic. I'm main boss.
Wait,
You're
who
talking about when he like splits into 4.
was Bandit not on our side?
He was
Um,
to begin with.
Turtle.
I was.
Grab.
I was on the
grab.
left.
Grab the left spear and then haul ass to the right, and I'll do vice versa. The Gaudis don't matter.
Cool.
Alright, go ahead. 3, 2, 1. What'll happen is they'll both come to the center, just knowledge.
You gonna learn today.
Here's your wall of elements and your engulfing flames and your alkalish.
I don't
Need it.
Yeah, I grabbed the Kagutis on that. Did you not grab Kagutis?
Oh, no, I do.
I just got blessed.
Oh.
We usually just, like, with 2 tanks, you just grab whatever's on the same side as the spear you're grabbing.
Right. Okay. I was saying, like, you don't grab guildies? Ouch.
Who's going up on the other side?
Hey!
I've never been
Wait.
at Bulgo.
I don't think they're... Yeah, Tammy, move away. Everyone in the
I'm
center, move
having
away.
cat
You want to go up the far side?
So you want me to go north?
Yeah, you know what to do.
Nope.
Kill the guy in front of you. Run to the left. Kill that guy. Hit the button and run back where you came up. Hit the button.
Okay. Cool. So you want me to run clockwise or counterclockwise? Should you say?
Left. Left.
I just took aggro from me. I feel so bad. I'm sorry.
Left facing center or left facing north?
You're gonna go up the far one. When you come
North,
up, you'll
right.
be facing your boss. You go left.
Yeah, you got the mechanic,
Okay.
you bitch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I was having
Well,
cat
you
problems.
didn't get that one, Turtle. You got
Oh,
knocked
it
on
was
my ass.
Magna.
Alright, go up.
Oh, Magna? What the
Go up.
I stole.
What? Oh, I did
Go
miss the
up.
first one. I didn't even know that.
Early, you going up?
No.
Go up. Go up.
Why would I go up?
Not you, I mean. Spider. Spider.
I'm on my way. I got knocked back and shit. Why the fuck not?
Steam.
Why do we got little lads in the middle?
Oh shit. Blocked. Missed. Purified. I had too much shit there. I was in a spit.
Alright,
You gotta
I'm
grab.
ready.
Hit the
Yeah, I got
button. Now go run hit the other button to your right.
Whoever has the aggro of that
Now
spear,
go
of that
back
centurion,
down.
just
Back
cut
up.
it.
Go down the
Gotcha.
tornado.
You can go ahead and take aggro because I don't have
Alright,
aggro with
I
anymore.
got him.
Yep. That spear's for centurion's about to die. So I don't even have to. He was about to go into his mechanic.
Yup.
I only got one and I was in spit during it. That sucked.
Did I even get the chest?
Everyone's running for the same chest that we already got.
No, well, I couldn't remember because I had cat problems. I won't
I
go
couldn't
into
remember either.
detail.
I was like, let me just make sure.
Did the kitty cats explode?
No.
No?
I
No.
accidentally hit the fucking rift without loot.
I'll have
You can
cats
come back.
again one day.
Don't walk forward. Don't walk forward. Don't walk
Nobody
forward.
move
Don't walk forward. Who's the elephant in the room that walked forward?
Yeah.
Was
You guys sorry.
Kazimba.
Magna.
Amelie!
It was me.
Stop it!
Both
What
of
are
y'all
you
walk
doing?
forward.
Hold on, I'm gonna put a trust on this character. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, it was me.
Oh my god.
I think we had 2 people walk forward. Alright, we
Such a
ready?
better-
We're gonna run to the left.
Plays with morning wood.
Hold on, wait, don't pull. Wait. Wheat. Red.
Whole wheat?
Holy wheat. I'm gonna put on guard. If you
Hold your
want
wheat,
guard,
boys.
Oh, there you go.
if you want guard, because it costs 10k.
Cost 10k what?
To get
Stamina?
guard.
God.
Wouldn't that suck if card cost 10k stamina?
Starting bid 10k.
Sorry, ridiculous. So,
Everybody ready? Go left.
drop your dots on your way.
Who loves me more in this group? You'll get guard.
I love you the most.
I don't know where you are.
Because you know stacks.
I haven't done VHOF in a minute too, but I like still remember everything about it.
Right? You don't really forget once you grind it into your head like that.
I've
like,
been in there for so many goddamn hours trying to beat it.
I hadn't been in
Like,
there for like a month or two when I got my run in yesterday.
I had like I had like Houston for like about like a year or two now, and like
oh yeah,
and I even when, after I quit the game, I'm like thinking about mechanics. I'm like pull in, pull out, and like the triplets and shit.
right.
It's like
72.
Because we progressed this for about 3 weeks.
72, 42, 22. Couple weeks, huh? It isn't easy, that's for sure. Especially if your tanks don't know how to do it.
Oh yeah. Or if you have DPS that doesn't know when to stop DPS.
Build your ulti. Sneak this bitch down. Stand in the blades to build ulti. Block. And then stand in blades.
Might be something in my tank that I forgot.
Got that ignis shield.
Everyone knows what to do, correct?
What do I do?
I did not know.
Who's main tank and who's off tank?
Who's got Warheart?
Invisible.
Oh
Stay
no.
over here.
See you, turtle.
Stay over here. As the shield drops down, drop everything you can on it. Should be able to kill him in one turn. Oh, we suck.
4.8 mil? Yeah, we should. We get 15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll have the first horn.
She'd be blocking when these come by if you don't have ulti.
I'll debuff boss turtle. You pull the levers and I'll pull the ads.
Dokes.
Magna's grabbing the best of both worlds.
So who's hitting the button?
I'm pushing
Turtle.
Turtle, if you get chain biting head, call it out. Someone else can hit that shit. Because I've been chain biting head right when it's time to go. Alright, get ready.
Sweet piano jam going on right now.
Everyone start dropping your dots on them before the shield even go down so that they're already ticking.
He's gonna be right here, so drop him now. Destros.
Yes, I had the first horn. I gotta hold on to my coin loader longer now.
Should only need one.
I know, but I said like I was gonna do the first one. Are we gonna burn it?
Ah, damn.
We suck. Back up.
God damn it. I hope I don't fucking die. He has a laser
I freaked out
me.
for a second there. I saw everybody running in
Oh,
front
no,
of
that's
the ads,
you.
and I'm like, they're gonna
That's
get
you,
cleaved, but
Magno.
it probably won't.
Put
kill
that
you.
shit on me.
Hit the button, hit the button.
Do you think I was
I
gonna
pushed
fucking
it,
die?
that's bullshit. It's did the my body moved and
Oh
everything.
no! I am gonna die.
My body did
Because...
the...
Fuck.
Oh my god, I didn't
I
die.
pushed it like 3 times just like that.
What do we
My
have?
body
What
moved,
do we have to do?
put my shield away.
We better kill this.
Shit, for real.
We got some propeller hats in here.
Damn. Was that thanks to you that I didn't die?
Yes.
And I was like, what do you think I'm gonna die? Thanks.
I believe you, Turtle. I went to hit it too.
Can we?
after you couldn't
Can we
hit
do
it,
my
and
stack?
I couldn't do it.
Do your stack. Do it.
Yeah, it was probably too late.
Yeah.
I was trying to hit it too.
Let's do my stack. Nobody
Something
go
wrong with
further.
that one?
I
Oh,
got
wait,
too
no.
much
Button's
shit
broken.
in my inventory.
Listen to Magma. He can show you the way.
The way.
Wait, what way?
Oh.
You're going to Africa.
It's a... Now, is it even worth putting on reflective plate for normal? For the capacitors?
Well, you would just use it as magic regardless. Because, like, it really doesn't matter.
Reflective plate actually will apply their own debuffs themselves, giving them higher damage taken from all sources.
Yeah, but as long as there's concussion in the group, it's really not too big of a deal.
Yeah.
It helps, yeah, but like it's not like nothing too crazy.
All right, Magna,
That's
what's the trick to get past these electrical lines here?
There isn't.
You can wait for them to disappear, or you can just keep going and they RIP
Or,
magic.
You know. Turtle hold the melee adds in the middle of the hexagon, and I'll pull the range into the hexagon. Go, people, go, 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 go. Who's in here? If you're not focusing capacitor, you are on crack.
I am on crack.
You're not even here. Oh look, if you look at that, the capacitor is the last outstanding. Isn't that a shame? Same thing here, pull melee, I'll pull the cock capacitors.
Cockacitors. I'm gonna make myself laugh.
Oh, and the Kagouti.
And the Kagouti. It's just a dissector and Kagouti, I think, for a melee guy. So...
grab the right capacitor.
Oh boy, I don't think he's gonna outpull it. Just pull that one that's right there. Oh, there we go, I got it.
I think
Please dissector, pull me in! No! It didn't work out.
I grabbed Kagouti, turtle.
Why do you have inner fire on?
I don't, but he was heavy attacking my hand, so I was blocking it.
You know what heavy attacks can pull aggro? Stop.
Light attacks can pull aggro. Gotta get that temporary aggro. Alright.
I have to pee. I can't.
Alright,
I'll
before we move
just
forward,
stand
You can
back
go
here.
pee.
everyone go into the water before.
Is this a joke?
No.
Mm-mm. He's gonna get all the spheres.
This is gonna be my strike. Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone get in that corner. Go into the corner. That corner.
Hang on, I'm gonna read this thing. Oh, that was a fly.
Well,
Like
except for
our
you, Turtle.
rockin'
Turtle, I need
that
you.
hell rock.
Turtle, I need you. So now we wait on
Hang
Bandit.
on, don't pull
and
yet.
Tammy.
Yeah. I'm gonna practice my parse on Magma.
Whoa. Moving dummy.
Oh shit, my dummy's roll dodging.
Let's roll dodge that time.
I'm gonna stack
What corner are we going to?
The one where everyone's
One
at
where
right
all
now.
the people are.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
before I start saying stuff, I'm gonna wait for Tammy to come back so I don't have to repeat myself.
All these fools
This is-
hiding in the corner.
This is so the spheres come around the corner and stack where he puts the.
Oh, it won't
the
just be
other
spheres.
Spheres and
I used to
oh,
just
capacitors
run
too.
to the end, aggro everything.
Yeah, if you think it's gonna be aggro.
And then you stand at the door and they all stack up.
Come on, Tammy. How long of a fish? How much have you been holding in your bladder?
How large a bladder do you have?
She drinks a lot.
But pee's so little.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
No,
Maybe.
I
I thought she
drink-
buttered. I thought she
My
buttered.
God.
Mike.
We'll have highlights
you
for you
guys.
later. Don't worry.
Tammy. Go into the corner. You're about to
Listen
haul
up.
ass to that centurion. You're about to haul ass to that centurion. Go into the corner.
This isn't anything we've ever done before. How the fuck was I supposed
No,
to know?
right? No, you weren't supposed to know. It's weird. Look, you all hide in the corner.
That's why I said your
Alright,
name so many times.
Some kind of
Alright,
joke.
so as we pull all the ads here, who's like, thank you. It's not winter
That
yet.
turtle
No needs for
jumping
win.
around.
So as we're pulling ads, just put down your dots, and healers just heal. And then when I say you guys can split, that means you guys can come out the corner and spread out into the water. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Alright,
Good.
turtle.
Wait, we're supposed to spread in the water?
Just stay here.
yeah.
Just leave it. Alright, turtle, ignore this and turn
Just
for a
sit
minute.
down in the water, Tammy, and put your legs up in the air.
Oh my god.
Yeah, spread in the water.
Okay.
Spread them.
Alright,
Lone Wolf,
just
come
pull-
back. Come
pull
back.
all
Lone Wolf.
these.
Everyone needs to
Pull-
stack here or they don't. They
Just pull
don't
these,
stack right.
all these ads back up here. And then just literally run to the corner.
Why did I need to join you for that?
I don't know.
So what's
So-
going
I
on
didn't
here?
do shit.
Just make sure you
Well-
point the centurions away.
We're all gonna die in the corner.
I
No, you don't.
didn't grab a centurion.
I know, I realize that. I have aggro too.
I can't see anything.
I know, just heal.
You don't need to.
I'm just
Yeah.
filling this centurion.
Alright, just wait patiently. Oh, I dropped. I forgot to
Armor
heal.
shattered.
Yeah, I know. That's what got me too. Alright, just sit tight. There's nothing crazy going on right now. Not yet.
Whoa!
Holy fucking lag.
Explosion!
Hold on, keep your dots.
We're almost done. If
Totally
hold on. Hold on, we're almost
Oh
there.
my god!
We're not done yet. Just try to grab aggro of this, of anything that isn't aggro and go into that corner.
Here, I got you, bandit.
Alright, spread out, spread out, spread out,
Spread out?
spread out, spread out.
Yeah,
I
move.
can't. Oh, motherfucker.
Ta-da!
Yeah, I'm stuck in the wall.
Yeah, it's really, really nice when you do this, man.
I don't like this.
Look, they're all stacked and everything.
But look how beautifully they're stacked.
Big dick poles.
Look how quick they die. There's a couple up on the rocks there.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the rock. Yep.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, me and Tay are stuck up here.
You guys might have to.
Yeah,
You
we're
guys
gonna have
might.
to travel.
I've never seen someone get stuck up there.
I got
Yeah, that's
blasted back into it.
Oh.
Hey, you guys like that big dick pole?
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
No, I
should
dig
I travel?
now.
This is like this kind of pulls the equivalent to like a petite crow taking like a massive black cock. So like yeah.
So that's all of them? We don't have to kill any of them?
Yeah, we don't have to
That's
kill anything.
it.
That was it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
On veteran, it's more aids, but we're not gonna go through that.
It's really shitty on vet though. It's really hard.
Like we do the same pulls on vet, but it's like a little minimized.
Yeah, a little bit less big dick, a little more medium dick with a bit of girth.
I wonder
Yeah, it's like,
why
you know.
no one's ever
Ooh, slap
told
bird.
us about this before.
Because no one has a big dick.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
How would
All
you
these
know?
you tiny dick bastards.
Tammy, it's a vet thing.
It's just a vet thing.
It's a man thing.
You wouldn't understand.
I would never know. I'm the only female here.
I'm pulling in 3, 2.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, there's a couple of us that's...
I didn't even move, dude. I just
Alright, we're pulling them all to the middle. Burn it.
Who am I grabbing?
Grab my dick.
You're gonna
You want
stand
me to grab the
over.
reducer?
You can grab the right
Yeah.
boss. I'll grab the
Do you
left
have
boss.
perch? You have perch?
Nope.
You have perch, Magna?
I can do a purge.
you.
Hold on.
Alright, then you're gonna pull the reducer from over here. Turtle's gonna come over here.
You're both gonna get hit by the
Pull the
reducer
react.
bullshit.
Wait, I'm pulling reducer. Turtle, you go back to the other side.
No, no, you're
Yeah,
pulling them from.
we're
You're
gonna
cross
switch
pulling.
them, and so I'm gonna grab the reactor and stand on the back foot
They
of the reclaimer.
they don't like doing extra work, so they
You're
can
gonna
cross
grab
pull.
the reducer and
Oh.
stand on the other side of the reclaimer.
I just like
So
to
that's why
say, you
we're,
know
like,
what's really
crossing
funny?
them.
You can do a little bit less work by just walking to the other side of the boss, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
aggro him and walk forward.
I know, but
That's all you gotta do.
it's just funny that you do the extra work here.
Make sure you
Extra
spin around the
work.
boss.
Easier to set up and explain to people. Alright,
Make
pull
sure you
them all the
spin around.
middle. Don't get too close
We're
to the
almost
guy
back.
in the middle. Drop all your destros and AoEs in the middle when the bombers walk towards the middle.
So like, yeah.
Yep. Make sure if you're attacking one with a shield, you move over and attack one without a shield.
Gold bars. If you attack
Yeah.
gold bars, you run.
All three need
Jesus,
to
Joe.
reset before we can do more DPS.
You know what? I think we should try this on vet. This deck.
Ha!
You need a lot of
The-
lot of
the-
DPS.
the-
That would be
the
like
everyone scattered in the middle stack.
Yeah.
Bombers would be trash, dude. They'd be so over.
I know.
The switch thing would fuck
Even
you
if the
guys.
Tagus could survive, dude, like everything else would be
Everyone's gonna
super
get
bad.
caught in traps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. that would be bad.
Hey, do you guys even need purge with this cleansing ritual?
Yes.
Purge is
'cause-
instant. It's good.
Can't
Yeah.
you just
Everyone-
synergize this, bro?
No, it doesn't get rid of it.
Depending on how like self-aware the
believe
DPS are, you actually don't really have to heal much. Just purge. But that's more on the DPS self-awareness. If there's a DPS just standing in an AoE, then that's completely their fault.
Yep. Are we killing bombers with this strat or no?
Yeah, you drop
Drop
your
destros in the
destros. Save
When
your
bombers come
destros
out.
for the bombers when they come out. Drop them in the middle.
Okay.
They'll die before they get to the middle.
Alright. So you drop them in the middle. And then
Right in the middle. Everything goes in the middle. Yep.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Damn, these fuckers are gonna be charged. Alright, are we ready to pull?
Yeah. You might start roll dodging heavy attacks for.
I know, like, pull in on one. A 1, a 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. I didn't say 1 yet.
3, 1. You said 1 several times, I'm not sure.
I didn't finalize my 1.
Nobody get too close to the middle there.
Why isn't that? Work with me, reducer. Work with me.
Because he's doing his firepower.
Work with me. Thank you.
I hate it when you're pulling them.
Too close right there.
When you get RNG
Too
and
close?
shit.
That's good enough.
Just tap target.
Alright, I got it now.
I just lose aggro? Oh, I thought I
couldn't
lost
get
aggro.
I couldn't
He's
get
one
the guy in the
step
middle. I got it.
I thought I lost aggro, but
Hey,
he just went to the boss.
Magma, you tanked on that, right?
Destro's in the
Sadly.
middle.
I hate it.
What's that?
Sadly.
Yeah, I love tanking this. What are you talking about? I hate it when you end up with like trying to pull them in like for execute phase, like for the last 22% you're pulling them in, and then like the lightning guy just decides to go chill and do his little kneel shit.
I hate that, and I'm waiting there like looking like a dumbass. Like, yeah, there's nothing I
Yeah,
can do, guys.
they're like, pull your boss in. Can't.
So, yep, sure can. Yep. I
Let's
can do
die.
it.
I've got it done. And then when you get a swap like mid, like as soon as you're done
Whoa,
stacking.
I think that's the
It's
best
so
it's
AIDS.
ever
And
gone.
I lag too. I lag, so it's even worse.
I lag so bad on it. Yeah, when you're starting to run back out after the stack, and then you have to swap like mid run outside.
I'm like doing unnecessary dodge rolls to like avoid the lag from killing me. Like it's not even the boss coming to lag.
Right.
I just
Like, what do you
period in this place. Anytime there's a lot of lightning, I always lag bad.
Yeah.
My first time doing this, we both had to slot Ebon Plague Doc to have enough health to survive his heavy attacks without, because we were blocking and it was like not caring that we were blocking and knocking us back and shit. It was really bad.
Who's looking for things in here?
Winter is Master
I'm
Architect.
trying to find Jesus.
I got 10 yeast.
Yes, my son.
Everyone take
pulling.
off purge.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thanks.
What was what Master Architect staff was everybody looking for?
Yes.
Flame?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, which one was it?
Flame.
It's not.
Flame staff? Okay. I picked up a lightning.
People still full right now?
I'll take a lightning.
Okay.
I never
People need lightning.
Who's got it?
I'll give it to you afterwards.
Yeah,
It's
let's
flabby.
do trades afterwards.
No,
It's
we're
way
not.
easier.
My name's Spider, and I pulled
I'm
without the
trying
group being
to-
on my side.
I'm trying
trying
to
to
swap
switch
skills
gear.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even there.
That was an accident. I was trying to stay with the fan to build ulti. and heal.
They all aggroed, so I went in.
We weren't even ready.
I wasn't even ready. My ulti
So
wasn't
these
ready.
chests.
I just followed them.
Your ulti, their ads are normal, Spider.
I wanted my ulti, alright?
Your wall of elements is probably a whole destro in here.
I wanted my death.
I like watched it happen. I was like standing up there watching it all unfold. Like this man is gonna pull.
I wasn't even looking at the ads. Like I was just sitting there looking at the fan, healing myself, blocking every once in a while.
Christ.
I wanted my
Alright,
death.
hold
now I
up
have
before
it.
you aggro.
Alright.
I'm gonna need to switch a skill.
Don't
Didn't you
judge
get your
me.
hull skin with Princess and things, group?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was
7
there
and
for
a
like
half hours.
for like
I
one
don't
pull, and
trust
I
them,
couldn't.
Crimson.
I had to like
I think
go to
they're
bed.
done.
aggro.
I'm done.
Yeah, it was really, really bad.
Tank.
I only needed a second.
Yeah,
I was
Khaleesi
actually
got
just
the
about.
Like,
I left him for
1 second away from doing it.
She's
I've
like,
heard
I was-
bad things
I was hitting
about
X
her.
and it wasn't
A lot of
working.
people don't seem to like her.
Those motherfuckers.
she talks about people behind their backs and shit saying they're trash players. Like she said that Angel of Doom's a shitty tank for Han.
You talking about Barca?
No.
See, I don't like the thing is like I like the dude as a personality, but like I feel like sometimes a lot of the tanking that he like a lot of times I've witnessed him make mistakes as a tank, and that's not to say that people don't make mistakes. I
Right.
make mistakes tanking, but like you got to own up to them, man. You can't.
I know what
just,
you're
you
talking about. Yeah. I think he just doesn't give a fuck enough. It's a lot of his mistakes because he just didn't care enough to focus
I can
on
see
it.
I can believe that, yeah. But like,
you know what I mean? 'Cause, like when he gets sweaty about it, like he does really, really well. But like when he just doesn't kind of care anymore, he's just kind of.
What are y'all talking about? Me?
Like,
I'm right here.
No,
No.
You don't know him.
Yeah,
You don't know.
I was thinking the same
no,
thing.
like he
was talking about.
performs. I noticed he performs his best when he's actually with people that like that are complete sweats. I remember
Yeah.
one time we were doing VMAR and like this man was so different than he was in that Hoff run with you guys. That's the last time I think I
Right.
ran with him, like in terms before that, and like he was totally fine. Like he was just normal, nothing toxic, nothing at all. But then
Right.
like
when
he's with
chilling, he's not toxic at all. But
yeah, when he's like,
Yeah.
but when I've noticed like when he's around like people that are like say like progression, like they're progressing through something, he's a
Right.
little more cocky in the sense of like he's doing everything
Yeah.
right. It's completely your fault if something happens.
yeah, I know.
Healers
I
weren't
can see
healing
that,
me,
yeah.
and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
how come I got heals? I'm standing right next to you.
Yeah. Other tank was
But
getting
like,
heals.
but like, I don't know. You know what's funny too? Like I was just with my other core. We were just farming Valhalla, and I just want to transmute, so I like hopped on my mag decay, my PvP mag decay, just to get transmutes, and then they were like, okay, Angel of Doom, and I'm like, what? I'm not even healing.
Right.
This is,
You know, it's
and
funny.
then they call me fucking what's his name, Safari Reptar.
Safari.
I'm like, y'all are toxic.
Just don't be called Super Bionic.
Oh no, I won't even say that name.
That
He is a
dude, that
warlord.
kid is ridiculous, man. He's so funny though. He's always like he's so toxic, but like
Motherfucker.
he's always dead. It's pretty funny.
What's funny too about it is like I still get like Princess and Pink like wanted me to be on like in her core and be her officer for like such the longest time.
Yeah.
And I really didn't feel like progressing through things that I've already done.
Right.
So like
completes like reps is fine.
Like
but
I don't
progression.
yeah like
is
I don't mind subbing. I don't mind subbing because I subbed their VAS +1. But it's like I don't want to like sit here and progress.
Yeah.
And it's not because anyone's trash or anything. I don't believe in that. It's just more like I just don't personally want to be here.
It's when you've already done your own progression and you've gotten there already, you know, it's kind of hard to sit there and progress it again.
Bring all those ads
I
over
don't
here.
know. That's my personal thing. But
Unless you just like helping people.
I'm just gonna solo this.
Yeah, some
capacitor
people
real
like
quick.
to help. Right?
Well, that's why I'm
Yeah.
saying like subbing. You know, like I don't
Like
mind helping.
myself.
in the
He
sense
doesn't
of
want to be on a
subbing.
core that's
Maybe not
that's a progression.
necessarily.
People enjoy helping.
Is Mustang still here?
I mean, but then again, think about it, Bandit. Would you rather be with a progression group or a group that can complete on the same trial? You know, the choices are.
I help
That's why you
when
have,
I'm.
that's why you have multiple groups.
I help when
one
I'm
to
like
progress
free.
and one to complete.
I
and
help
one to
in the sense when I'm
work.
free, like
Exactly.
in the sense
That's
that
what
like
we all do.
I don't know the days you guys run your runs. I feel like you guys told me, but I forgot. But like I feel like it interferes with my main core run, so that's why like I wouldn't. But like that's why like when I first came into this guild, like and then me and Mustang were talking. I remember, and like we were. I think he asked me about like what I've been doing like in terms of the game, and I told him my whole like sweat life story, and then he asked me like, "Why are you here in this guild?"
Right. Yeah. I said
I'm like,
earlier.
"Bro, I don't mind helping."
I was looking at leaderboards in your top in Ma, and I was like, why does he even associate with us?
Oh, are we doing the double stack thingy?
Yeah, 2 DPS per end to track tanks and healers on the octagon.
So,
Me and
Soul's
Bandit
in a
looking at the
tank
door.
spot.
Yep, I like this spot.
Okay.
So let's
Alright,
go to the
everyone
other
get
one.
to your spot.
Go here, Solus.
Yeah,
fuck
go
yourself,
go.
man.
Oh,
Solus, go here. What the fuck? Okay.
Everyone got their spots. This
Everybody
is
but
execute
Solus,
phase.
yep.
He knows where he's
Everyone but Solus has their spot, and
He's
Bandit.
going to the wrong spot though.
Bandit's
What's
got
wrong with
their
this?
spot.
When the heck's you going?
You should be across from the other healer.
Yeah.
Why doesn't the
So you
other
can
healer
heal the
get
same
across from
group.
me?
Like normally, what you do, like on Vet, you guard the healer that's right next to you on the octagon.
He has a
Who's
good
the other
point.
healer?
That's a good
Bandit should be on
Solus.
this spot or this spot.
Thanks
Oh,
for
Bandit, you healing?
No,
thanks
I'm
for being
not
on my
guessing.
track.
What?
Who's
Not
healing? Who's healing?
Yeah.
Then who's healing?
Because
I am.
Zamba.
It was
Ah,
like
there he is.
Zemba, you should be
It was
here.
almost like
Where's Kazemba?
Is it Kazemba
I
here?
can go over there.
I don't know. Gym class.
Hello,
No, not there.
Kazemba.
That's Turtle Spot.
I was
Oh,
like the last.
see, Kazemba was across from me.
No, I was standing across from you.
Yeah, fuck it. Never
Well,
mind.
Kazemba's over there. See that chart? That's Kazemba.
I still don't
Turtle.
even know. I still don't even know where everyone's standing.
So,
Alright, I know Blappy and Bandit are to the right.
You notice?
of
Hey,
me,
let's
and
pause.
Wolf
You know,
and
pause,
Kazemba are to
pause,
the left.
Hang on, guys.
pause. You know how everyone just talked at the same time? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
why.
gotta speak
You know
louder
how
than
you
everybody
talk
else.
the whole trial?
Spider.
Yeah,
Alright,
serious
Kazemba.
this is my spot
Right
now.
over here.
I'm pulling a
Just talking
Solus.
on everybody.
Kazemba, you gotta move over. You gotta move over. Kazemba. Kazemba. Over here, right here, where
He's
I'm
probably
standing.
texting
Right here,
group chat.
right here.
Fuck you guys.
Right
Hey,
here.
if you haven't done this before, look at the door. That's how. That's your reference point. The boss will
Wait,
not be
where
where
did
he's at.
he
He'll
go?
be. Boss will be here during this stab.
Right
He'll be
here.
coming from that direction.
Y'all are
Remember,
making me
look
question
out
if
direct.
I'm standing in the right space now. God damn.
Where are
You're
you?
good, Lone
Where
Wolf.
are you?
You're good.
Right here.
Wolves
Stack on
to
me.
the left of
Yeah, you're
me.
fine.
No, you gotta be at the end, the very
Turtle.
end, the tippity tip of the track.
I got a tip
All the way
for
at the
you.
door.
Tip, tip, tip.
Just the
Right here?
tip. Just
Yeah,
the
winner.
tip.
Don't
Hey
be
guys, I
scared
got
to
a
get inside of
question.
me.
Comms clear here.
Oh, whoa, it sounds important.
Fuck you.
Sounds important.
Is there
It's
anything
not
wrong with?
important. Fuck
Is
it.
there
Let's
anything
go.
wrong with me standing like right next to the boss, right here?
You will be next to the boss, technically. The boss is big as
Yeah. So the reason we do this
Thanks,
is
Tips.
because everyone gets their own individual AOE.
Oh shit, I better not
So we're
run up
spreading
there.
them out.
Yeah.
So less people get hit with two.
You're
That's
too,
possible.
if you're right next to each other, then you're gonna.
So if you're in the middle, you're
they're
gonna hit
overlap.
4 people with your AOE as well.
Right. I was just, I was wanting to hit
Stack.
you guys with more of my healing AOEs.
Stack.
But
No, that's why you gotta have that.
if it'll
distance.
end up being negative, then that's not good.
But yeah, I feel it.
We'll
Magma, I
take
feel
more
like
damage.
Angel can be a really good tank when he wants to. Is the moral of the story. Like,
Yeah.
when he
Alright,
really
everyone
wants
else
to.
stack hard where I'm standing, like stack inside me. We need to be one pixel, one person.
You want me to
Get
fall off the
inside, get
fucking
inside.
ledge?
Tin Master,
Healer.
get. Go stack in that group.
We can do
I want
trench
to
cut.
kite.
Are you getting
I'm gonna
that?
kite it.
Where
There
at?
we go. We
Niagara.
started. Everyone
Yeah,
stack in the group tight. Everybody, except for the tanks and souls.
You need trench strat. I love trench strat. Where everyone stands down here with me.
We're definitely gonna push him.
Yep. Yep, he's yep. Called him.
Jump down.
We're pushing.
Use
So-
fully heads down here.
So yeah, Monkey, what I would do if I were you, I would stand on the other side. Like opposite side of the group.
I wanted to
And
kite
so-
arm.
Well, like it's more for just like the capacity coming out easier. Because like we're gonna be pushing.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know why I was talking to her. I keep thinking Spider Tanker. I'm sorry.
Ah, God.
I was like, I want to kite the arm, bro.
I'm sorry.
I just want to have some fun.
Like, so we've been talking about tanking, and I just
think
got
so
into
we're all
that mindset
talking-
that he's
yeah.
tanking with me.
We're talking about tanking turtles.
Don't attack the boss in the middle.
Oh, why didn't you guys tell me I was all off the side of the track?
Oh, I'm just gonna have my magic back.
Oh, my phone just fell by itself. That's kinda weird.
Go Spider, go. Go Spider, go.
I'm a turtle.
Why are you going up there? I'm taking the DPS.
I'm a turtle.
Because I want to go up here. I thought you were telling me to go. I'm like, is the boss move already?
Nah,
What the
that's
fuck? How did I miss that?
Why do people keep mixing up turtles?
I don't know.
I know, right? It's not.
It's because they're both like creatures.
No, I don't know.
No, I was telling,
Yeah,
I was telling Spider. Spider came with me and we started DPSing the thing, so I like was shielding him.
I was gonna kill it
from
too,
him
and then
dying.
you said go spider go, and I
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, kill it,
move.
go, kill it. Go.
I thought you said you should get out of there.
Like I just said, haul ass to the upstairs. I'm like, oh shit.
Jump down.
No, but
I lived. If it was bad, I'd be dead. But I tried.
we should do trench shot one day.
Shut one day.
What is it?
Everyone's So trench strat's basically all the DPS in the center. The stam stay where the main tank will be, and you just have to get the blocks. And when he does his lightning foot, and then all the mags stay somewhat further back. And like it's just more DPS because all like he walks throughout all the dots to put down, and all the ads will come down. So like you save your ults when all the ads come out. All the ads will stack up here, and yeah. There are even times when like one DPS, specifically a mag, or like even a healer sometimes will stand like where the melee line would be, and just have aggro so the boss doesn't do anything. And so all the tanks. It's a sweat thing, but yeah. And then like tanks deal with ads. Cool. And then if we did that, I can do my like two-handed reverse slash ultimate game fucking fuck build.
I got it. I got the terminal.
I didn't know you were over there.
Yep.
Shit.
See how little damage we took?
Oh, I went the wrong way.
We got this, guys. We're gonna get my third fork.
Magma, I knew you probably couldn't take the arm and the flame at the same time, so I thought I'd help you out.
Oh, I could. It's just...
it's too much on normal, bro. I'm being sarcastic.
I fell
Like,
down and accidentally poked him.
Oh, you poked him. It's okay.
Nice. Whew.
You get ads up.
What I'm kind of scared is that we're gonna push it at like the last phase and we're gonna have ads during execute.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna stop at 29%.
Just heavy attack, literally just heavy attack the boss.
Stop at 29, kill the ads.
I don't even do shit to the boss. That I'm gonna pull that capacitor. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that capacitor. No, I got it. No worries. You should be hauling ass down right now. Don't go too far, buddy.
I just didn't grab aggro, I guess. I didn't realize. I was trying to. Something was lagging with my game, I think. So now I have 29,000 health. That's not.
You have toughness, like, put on you right now?
I'm a tank. I'm missing 11k.
Oh! Oops. I heavy attacked the boss. I tried. The terminal died and I turned around mid-heavy attack. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
I turned around and was like, oh shit, yeah. I'm not a tank. I can't survive that.
Jackass.
I remember stop at 29%. Kill the ad.
Oh, I failed as a kiter.
It's okay.
And as a human being for dying from that shit.
Save your
watch
for execute.
That's what I'm doing over here. I'm practicing. I've never done it before, so I wanted to see how you do it.
So basically, you would have one DPS staying on the opposite side of the group, and like that arm, that spinning arm, will go toward the DPS, and it wouldn't bust.
Stop DPS on the boss. Stop DPS on the
assembly.
boss. Kill the ad. Kill the ad. Kill the ad.
Hit me with no arm. Precious.
Yummy.
He's jumping. I don't want to say that was my fault. It was my fault. I'm not gonna admit to it.
You're the tank. Soldier.
It's the turtle's fault.
Well, you didn't use a dragon leap or
get back in the hard stack. Get back in the hard stack.
Oh no, I fell off.
Stacking.
Why are you panicking? You're gonna die.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll keep this caliber.
Yeah, there's a caliber. Alright, I'll hit him with him.
Alright, execute. Go to your spots. Go to your spots.
You got the cal factor.
Drop everything you got.
Oh shit. I
You
don't
got
think
the
I'm
war
gonna
horn?
make it.
I do.
When you're executing, make sure you keep your dots going.
Trying to find
I guess
my
we're on normal.
spot.
I don't know if you should be here, buddy.
On top of somebody,
Damn it,
Yeah.
You don't know where to stand. Stack at the
I
end of the
can't
track
find my
with somebody.
spot.
It's
Stack
on
at
the
end of
opposite
the
side.
track.
Stop moving.
Just stack
It's on the yeah.
Well, I let
So,
off
Lone
my
Wolf?
ultimate. That's all that.
Look at the door
I
for
was
your
excited
stack.
about.
Everyone, that's all you do. You just look at the door, not the boss positioning.
Can't
Because the
believe
boss
they
will
got rid of
Yeah,
the
start
well,
here
I
and come from here.
panicked because
I thought
died.
I thought I was looking at the door, but I was looking at the wrong door.
Why did they get rid of the poison?
Well, they got rid
But
of
I
it?
mean,
Just at the end.
Yeah, it being at the end of the track is good enough for that, right? I mean,
Not on vet, but on normal, yeah, you're fine. On vet, you would have killed like 3 or 4 people, yourself included. Who do you think the best tank in the game is, Magnum?
It's debatable. Depends if you're like main tank. It's debatable on main tank. Off tank, I'd say Vials.
And which trials? But who?
Well, any trials. Vials.
Vials.
Yeah, he's my GM, so that's why I say that.
Oh, he's badass.
He's been able to tank all this shit
before.
Like that man will tell you thick and thin of everything you need to know about fucking tanking. He'll tell you shit you wouldn't even know.
Right.
I asked him. I never knew decisive was actually a thing though on main tanks. Like to
really?
But he gets an automated defense lightning staff. That'd be interesting.
I'm thinking about going decisive with an absorbed stam on my front bar, just because of the
you need automated defense.
One-handed
Anyone else need
enchantments.
Here.
Winter, was it you that needed that lightning staff?
Yeah.
Because right now it's messed up, man. With the
oh, sorry.
The front bar enchantment won't get overridden by the back bar enchantment, so you'll end up being stuck with the lower enchantment for the crushing.
They fixed that, didn't they?
Nope, I tested it out. And
are you talking about when you run crushing on both bars?
Yeah, when you run crushing on both bars. Like if you have your little crushing on the boss, the big crushing will be on.
I need that.
Thank you.
Majority of the time,
I just
like,
picked one up too.
You run it on your front bar.
Oh, okay.
I'm not on your front bar. I'm sorry, the staff bar. You're right now. I like got it mixed up. And then you would run like I run a shock enchant on the front bar, but some tanks run absorb stamina.
Can your shock enchantment give off balance?
What do you want, Winter?
Yeah, concussion.
Okay.
Your master architect stuff.
And decisive, right, for the old.
Your weapon, your ring.
I'd assume.
Yeah, because you would have.
I think that's
Tammy, I'll take that Inferno staff.
It's like a plus, because like what'll happen is like you just come to the realization that you don't need as much mitigation as you usually used to make. So like in this case, when the enchant that reduces the weapon damage and stuff just became so unnecessary.
It's unnecessary, and you'll almost have no uptime if it's on back bar.
I think that's all I got, isn't it?
You know, because like there's not
really anything you're willing to give. No pressure.
So what happens is when you put the crusher,
I had anything else.
it makes your back bar priority, and not only that,
keep your blockade down.
Right. You just left me.
Blabby, can I get that necklace?
Because what'll happen is you want to keep your uptime on engulfing.
I linked it by mistake. It's bound.
So you'll light attack in between everything. So it's like it's always gonna be there. So it's easier. It's easier to put it on your front bar because you're not really light attacking on your front bar.
Thank you.
Right, but your puncture can and your heroic slash can proc your enchantment, but and normally I'll get it that way,
but like the thing is you don't puncture, like you don't repeatedly puncture is the thing.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's why like it's just easier
back bar anyway.
It's just easier to do it on your back bar with all these stuff,
and also
then,
it's stronger now with this recent patch.
Oh yeah,
it's twice as strong.
Because with now that Sorks are healing, they look with lightning, wall of elements, and then tanks' wall of elements and the concussion. It just adds to it. So
now someone told me.
Well, Crash, I don't know what everybody else is doing. I'm gonna try and hit up some of the Jester Fest real quick.
Yeah. So literally, this whole patch is based around damage. Like this, that's why tanks and healers just stayed the same throughout the patches. It's just the DPS that's been changing.
Master Architect Sash.
This whole patch has just been straight about deeps. So literally that's why everyone's just giving out straight buffs. Like off tanks don't even run 5-piece heavy anymore, they just run all medium for the powerful assault. Yeah, powerful assault.
Hold on, I gotta empty a slot.
Interesting. 5-piece medium.
No. You only have one Templar and one Sword Healer, and everyone else is just straight Nightblades.
Pretty much just a bunch of mag blades and stand blades.
Yeah. Because the thing with Templars is like a lot of people not to say Templars are like good at, like, they're not shit. They're really good at DPS, but they don't really give out any real benefit to the group because they really only do the most whenever like just going full damage, right? But like the thing is, their ultimate gain's a little different than Nightblade's, and it's just easier to do with a Magblade because it's only Stam that's doing the actual damage. Like you do last boss Maw, it's the Stam that's gonna be pulling it, not the Mag. Not to say Mag aren't pulling it, but it's like it's mainly Stam. Same thing goes for Huff.
If I'm wrong, but Templar executes end up being the strongest in the game, right? Though, because it's percentage based. So if on a boss with like a Vet Trials boss, for example, VAS, you're getting like 60, 70k per 0.6 seconds. You know what I mean? It's not just per second. So they end up being the strongest, but that's only near the end.
That's why it's only the execute.
Yeah, so I got to re-enchant for my tank. I'm gonna probably do that decisive. Cause I've heard shock, but I never knew that just so any shock damage can apply.
Honestly, your whole front bar can be whatever you feel like. You can run defending, you can run decisive. Decisive's only really if you want to like mid-max. So like if you're annoyed, you definitely want to run decisive. If you're not annoyed, then don't even bother. Well, you could do it. It's really whatever you want. The enchant doesn't matter. If you feel like your group lacks, or you just want to add to the concussion, then go right ahead. Unless you want to add like absorb stamina or add like drain stamina poisons.
Well, a lot of times I often, to be honest, have a hard time keeping my wall of elements down all the time. It's just sometimes you can't get it out, or I forget.
The only fights, like, you just have, like, always remember. That's all it is. Like, look at your timers.
Yeah.
And I guess I learned that from being a DPS, because I look at my timers, mainly. Literally, the only fights that I would, like, I see myself struggle putting dots on is, like, Hellrock. Like, I, sometimes panic, and I don't know if he's gonna do, like, his little slash thing, and am I gonna drop swapping bars, or, like, on my staff bar?
I pretty much drop my wall and engulfing every time it does a carpet. That's it. Or a jump or something. That's when I apply
the thing that makes it sketchy, too, is, like, sometimes he might cleave or immediately do it, and that's why I don't really do it. Especially if it's hard mode. Hard mode, it just makes him, like, even more reckless. I don't even switch to my back bar sometimes.
Yeah, there's just some fights that it's hard to get those out. Like, it's like, I feel like the risk outweighs the benefits sometimes trying to get those out. But
it's all about timing.
Yeah, and it just takes practice. I only started staff tanking when I got my Hoff skin. It was right after that I swapped to a staff. So I've only been doing that for a couple of months now. And I haven't really practiced it a ton.
I'd say Maw is it's a lot easier to do it because like he's not doing anything crazy. And on hard mode, it's only the meteors that's gonna really be the death to you, or gauntlet. And you know, at that point, you gotta prepare yourself for it. So there's no excuse for it. Halls, you're perfectly fine doing whatever the fuck you want to do. You can run medium.
Pretty much any. Yeah. Now, I don't actually often. When I'm off tanking last boss, I don't really put my dots down at all because it can be a pain in the ass if you swap and you can't, because it lags out and then you get heavy tacked and knocked off ledge or whatever. I try and stand so I can't get knocked off ledge, but I don't know, last off when I did, I had like probably 10 adds on me, like 4 facsimiles and 2 capacitors and a dissector and like all sorts of shit. I was like, I'm not swapping bars, right?
Well, that's at that point, that's when you would run reflect the plate.
Right, reflect the plate to get those capacitors to
and you don't want to use it on Macat either because you'll start healing Macat if you use reflect the plate.
Really?
Yeah, that's why you either just use absorb magic or don't use neither.
Or shimmering shield if you're on a warden, but you don't want to use reflective.
Well, you wouldn't have a warden main tanking unless it's that'd be off. Last resort. Yeah.
This is what happened.
I've seen some GG completes that they have a warden off tank to get that extra.
Well, yeah, but like but just like it's the off tank though. So that's what I'm saying. Like you wouldn't want him as a main tank, because we don't run a warden off tank. We should, and our off tank getting back into like warden tanking.
What's everybody up to out there?
That's just because that's just convenience. Majority of groups just run warden tank as off, and that's
I wouldn't mind doing another trial. Maybe some plunder odds.
Is a warden. We don't need a healer to be a warden.
You don't need that
just
extra.
Have it yeah.
Right.
And then you have every other trial has like its own reasoning. So like VCR, for example, if you're doing any of the pluses, majority of the time you would have a third tank.
A third tank.
So
right.
you have like triple the wall. So like that one tank can drop it because you can run it. It just depends on the tank itself. So it's all just personal, like preference really.
Right.
But like in terms of like as in like a regular reference, you don't have to. If you're main tank.
I'd say I know very few tanks that actually have like even 80% uptime on their wall. I'm not one of them. You know, it's just I think people don't focus it as much as they should. It makes a difference on long fights, you know.
The reason, yeah. See, the thing is, like, engulfing is one thing because it doesn't matter what bar you have it on. Some tanks run it on the front bar because they can just block cast it. They don't have the swap bars or anything. I have it on my back bar.
Yeah.
But I've never like that's just like a personal thing. But like wall of elements, like you have to go to your back bar, so that's what makes it like.
Right.
That's why a lot of tanks just switch around stuff depending on the fight. I do it too. Like sometimes I'll switch engulfing to the front bar.
Yeah. If you just aren't gonna be swapping much. Let me say, oh yeah. I think I've only ran with sword killers a couple times, but it's really nice. You get like really high Alkosh uptime with that conduit dropping down all the time.
Yeah, you know, like you get accurate Alkosh because it's the thing is it's like with a shard, you're using that synergy. It's basically equivalent of a liquid lightning, but the thing is, you're gaining resources. So if you would have need another shard seconds after, you wouldn't be able to pop one, and orbs don't give you as much. So, so it's just more accurate. And then you have the concussion that it'll proc. And then you have the wall of elements. You have their normal healing, and then they would also use Daedric Mines to buff the DPS.
So then you end up with, honestly, your main synergies are going to be your either orbs or shards, same thing, and you're going to end up with a conduit, and then on like VCR you'll end up with bone shields and shit, and then what's that other? There's always another synergy down that I always hit, like Purify or something.
You have people that have bone shield.
On VCR, yeah. Reason being for execute, like the only tanks. Like the
only tanks pocket. Yeah.
Yeah. It increases your healing received is why, by 30%. So.
I was gonna say if you use it for any other reason.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know you were talking about VCR. That's why.
Yeah, VCR. Yeah. Because you gotta have blood altars and bone shields. So that's pretty much.
It's
and then I just use bone shields throughout the fight to give the other tanks synergies. Like
it's sometimes a pain.
Yeah.
It's sometimes a pain to like do if you're like DPS and you're DPS in like a group parse, it sometimes becomes a pain because like sometimes liquid lightning just will be the only synergy on your screen and you can't pop orbs or anything and you're just sitting there like, wow.
Yep.
This parse is gonna be poop. I don't have resources.
Yep. Yeah. It's. People stress out about, like, they're saying, oh, I've heard people say Warden healers are trash because they don't have shards, and I'm like, orbs do the same shit. Like, the tank doesn't need it to be a shard, you know. As long as you get the resource to the tank, that's all I really care about personally, you know. But, yeah, so.
Not much.
The only vet trial I don't have completed is called Wrathstone. I don't even have a +0, dude. I've been trying with just send it, but they just can't get it. We'll get to 50% in on the second phase and just aren't getting it. I don't know what's going on.
Awareness, I'd say.
Pretty much. I know what's going on. DPS aren't. Healers weren't really on point, and DPS weren't hitting the blood altar synergies and shit. It just wasn't. And then the tanks kept dying. The main tank kept dying. Like.
Yeah, that's an issue.
Yeah, that's a big issue.
That's an issue.
You can't really res once you get there, you know,
like just because you have, yeah, because then you have to go to like killing the ad and the shade and everything, and then it's like, and even then that's to hope that other people don't start dropping in the process.
Right.
Like it's
every 30 seconds you get the baneful, so like you gotta hurry with it, you know. So
yeah, because there's nothing wrong with one tanking prolong as everybody else doesn't die. That's why like in the event that like our main tank were to drop on like hard mode recap, say right, everyone plays defensive.
Did everybody hop off, or have everybody just not talking because you guys are talking?
I think everyone just shut up because they didn't want to They just took over the conversation to the most
Sorry.
boring conversation I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, my eyes crossed tonight.
They just both are so monotone. I just couldn't even listen anymore. I turned my volume as much as I could down. No offense. I'm sure you guys are having a blast.
God damn. It was an interesting conversation for me, alright? I'm sorry.
That has got to be
like,
the
damn,
most
that was
idiotic
like
conversation
clearly
I've ever heard in my life. No offense, guys. I mean, just want to let you know. It's just the stupidest thing.
It's important shit, though. It's important shit.
No, I'm actually kidding. That was actually awesome, in my opinion.
I mean, if I knew that much about it, then maybe I could jump in, but I didn't understand.
I'm just going to go ahead and let both of you know I'm going to be clipping that out. That's going to be a conversational highlight.
Damn it.
A fucking 10-minute
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Alright, Magma, I think this conversation is over, but I enjoyed it.
So we were all here, and we were just letting them ramble on.
I thought everyone logged
Right?
off.
That's what I'm saying.
It was
I was like,
what
did
the
everybody
fuck?
log off?
Are they gonna? They just need their own channel. Damn.
Okay, we had a sweaty moment.
It was.
Yeah, sorry. I went sweaty for a second. I apologize.
It was, but I saw 33 names and I had to ask.
I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, I guess moral of the conversation, I'm going to change up my enchantment front bar. So.
Goddamn butcher.
Leaving the party, I just wanted to make sure everybody was still here.
I know, I was like...
I didn't mean to bore you guys. It's important. It's important.
I was like, I got jams.
They were all intrigued. They were all listening.
I was. I actually muted myself.
I turned mine down.
Whoa, tanking. Music, so I was contemplating whether I should leave.
Tanking is an art and a science, okay?
Yeah, I got in another chat and came back.
Yes,
already,
philosophy.
I went on for that long.
I never left, but...
Would anybody be interested in running the dailies? Or did you guys already do them?
Actually, I'm going back to my other chat.
Did I mess up
I'll
my
run
picture?
dailies.
Guildcheck goes
got a
no
group that
hablo
wants to
sweaty.
do it.
I want to
I can't run the DLC dungeon, but
No
I can do
hablo
City
sweaty.
of Ash and... I can do City of Ash and Banish Cells too, sorry.
I'm down.
Winter? You're
last thing, Meg. Any suggestions for keeping people alive on VCR second phase? Like, I don't know if it's DPS weren't aware or like they were moving a bit too, which isn't good.
Which
the healers weren't on point.
Are you the
I was
first?
a back kite.
Yeah, the back kite. So you're the one that pulls the mini boss.
Well, we're not doing plus anything. We can't even get +0.
Oh,
like, but we're going 3 tanks just to practice the 3 tanks.
Really, honestly, there's nothing you really can run, unless you're like, if you're a warden tank, then maybe you can pull off like something like heal. But as a DK, there's not much you can do just from the standard abilities like Blood Altar, and you can do you can exaggerate and put stuff like the Cinder Storm, which is the healing Morph of Ash Cloud. You can use Carterize.
But then you start cutting down on your abilities and your debuffs and shit that you can put out. Like I've been running Vigor with all my extra points into crit healing on stamina abilities.
So what's everybody else doing?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
and
it's
then,
after the dailies.
Bone Shield and
Winter.
That's all I can do, really.
Bandit and.
But
I couldn't see the other guy's name.
Honestly, you can take off Puncture on VCR if you're off tanking.
That's true. You just need your range strong.
That's in the you have to trust your main tank though to do it. Like because you can still interfere. Because the thing is, if the main tank dies, in the event that the main tank dies, everyone should be playing defensive. So it shouldn't matter if you have Puncture because no one's really DPSing as hard. So you just interfere and just make sure you just hold aggro and live until like main tank's back up.
I invited everyone to a group.
Right.
So the other people in the group.
I never thought about that. Yeah, I just always had Puncture.
But that's for +0. So like if you want to like add more healing to the group, yeah, that's what you would do. Just take off Puncture.
Honestly, I just think I need a better group. Like,
who do you run with?
It's just Send It, but they're not all like A-team. I have 3 vet trog. I'm in Top Notch and
just Send It,
Minor Berserk and just Send It right now. I kind of want to get like a really good guild, but that's what I got right now.
Like, literally, it's funny too, because someone on my band like invited me to like some new band chat, and like the first message I get is like, like, hey Magna, do
Okay.
you want to do VCR? And I'm like, is this like a core or something? Because I'm already on a core. If it is, I can't. And if like
Right.
I'll be down if it doesn't interfere with my normal cores. But like, if it doesn't, I can't. And he's like, does your chorus finish? And I was so tempted to say like I'm like #1 on like Maw right now.
Yeah, right.
Like what?
Look at the leaderboard. You tell me.
But I was like, let me not be mean.
don't be toxic.
Like it's my guild wants to like put up a VAS score, like not for weekly because like VAS is kind of like pointless, aside unless you like just trying to do like a flat score. But the thing is, it's like buggy with the pluses, so like
+2 is really buggy. Yeah, like anything with Nightblade, right? I think that's what it is. They're jumping every 14 seconds instead of 20.
Yeah, and it's AIDS. So
Which
we
makes
like,
it really hard.
Like literally right after we first completed hard mode Ma, like that. Now we're just doing score runs for it. But like once we like were completely done with it, like they put a poll up like, what do you guys want to do?
Sorry about the lecture.
Huh?
Why?
Bandit.
Oh, you should get me into a DD title.
No, see, he doesn't
I want
like
DD title.
He doesn't like anybody but his core groups. Trust me.
It's not up to me.
I know. You should put in a good word for me.
Right? Me too, man. I'm hitting 48.7k on this pet
On
sorg.
a pet sorg.
They won't let you on a pet sorg.
Yeah, they're gonna want. Yeah.
They won't let you on a pet sorg.
Whoa,
I'll be the one
on a
in Sorg,
55k. 55k.
You can't
pet
use
sorg, come on.
you can't use
They
ghastly
still won't
eyeballs.
let you in on a pet sorg.
I don't use ghastly eyeballs. Jeez.
What do you
They don't want
use?
pet sorgs. Is really what it comes down to.
Wow. No.
What do you use?
Am I right?
No, Mustang. What do you use for your DPS tests?
Magma, I like how you've just been running around killing yourself for the past 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. Why did Mustang go mute?
Like that's good DPS, but they don't really want pet sorgs.
Well,
yeah, I want
majority
to
of
get
our
my DD title.
all the
Really
stand
bad.
blades in our group are hitting in the 80s, and then all our mag blades are hitting in the 70s. For group parses.
80s?
Yeah.
Oh, group. I was gonna say 80s.
No, group
solo
parses.
parts,
Yeah,
holy fuck.
group parses.
Yeah. Damn, like they're not sharing the fun facts. Yeah.
And that's what that's sometimes some
I
of those
have a
parses are with like
feeling
Warhorn
that-
delay.
That they don't enjoy
Why
the
do you even
game.
talk to us, Magna?
What do you mean?
Probably because they're
We're
losers
a bunch
that
of fucking
hate
scrubs.
the game and only are like all about numbers and hitting shit and don't have
a
fun.
lot of
That's
the
why
end
they
game
like it,
community
though.
is like really toxic and not honestly that fun to hang out with, in my opinion.
I'm not
Like-
that toxic.
Not you, yeah, you're. I was surprised.
That's why I'm
like when I
curious
found out
why
you're
you
on like
hang out with
leaderboards,
us.
I'm like, you don't act like it.
That's what I'm saying. Probably because we're fun.
Well, like
just
sometimes it gets
Magna
boring.
likes to
Sometimes
jam while he
it gets
fucks.
it gets boring sometimes whenever you're just being able to clean through
See?
content like it's nothing.
So
Big
did
scores
you
and
play
shit,
with a bunch of
unfortunately.
really shitty players that make it difficult to
Makes
get?
you boost your
It's sometimes it gets boring because it's like then what? Now what?
Now what do you do? No,
Like-
I
like-
still,
your self-esteem.
Like
Make it difficult again.
like
oh, don't get me wrong, it's really nice to just clean through a VMA or a VHOF, but
like not on a daily basis. Like that we don't run
Yeah.
every day, and then that's when then it's my core, like my group, but like Mike from my guild, but like the other one that's like I'm like from Maw with and all the other trials. We don't even want to do Hoff because almost everyone has their Hoff skin, and it's kind of like, I don't even wear my Hoff skin. I'm wearing it on my tank right now, but I just haven't bothered to change it.
I want to get my silver skin. That's what I want to get. And I'm in a group that might get it.
The vote right now for our guild is VCR, and even if VAS was fixed, we probably would have just done it once and then just moved on, because the thing is, VAS now isn't that much of a flex. I mean, if you have it, cosmetic, right? But like, it's
Right.
more of like a lot of people have it already. Hoff's a whole nother like that. We don't even want to talk about that. The whole community already has it. But like with Asylum, it's getting to that point. And so like there's only 8 groups that's completed VCR +3. So like, and the idea is that they want to like be the 9th group. So and it's more of a flex. That's the mindset that they have right now. Like, oh, VCR is more of a flex. We should do that. You know,
you can't really carry VCR +3 like at all. Like there's. That's hard.
I mean, you can, but you have to like be like a really like you have to be like Apathy's group or Shadow's group to like do it, because they'll just let you, like, if you say you're someone that's paying for VCR skin, like if say you're someone that's paying for VCR skin, or like Tribunal, but like Core 1, I'm not on Core 1. I wasn't there when I wasn't even playing when the time they made Core 1, but like if say you were to buy a VCR skin for like 6 mil, which I'm surprised it's not higher, they would just allow you to, like, they would allow you to be in the fight. And if you like, what they would do is they would make you wear a worm. They would like make you go get sets that even where you're dead, the sets still like are active. So like worm, if you die, the set's still active. So they'll let you dead, and they'll have the benefit of it, and then you get your skin.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to pay for anything though. Like I want to actually earn that shit, you know. Like I said, I spent 7.5 hours in VHOF to get it. my first time in here.
Jesus.
So. Yeah, I was tanking it, like, just, Angel taught me how to tank it. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like, honestly, I'm surprised it's so hard for so many of these, like, really, you know, I'm not in any, like, really sweaty guilds, I'm in, like, just before that, you know, like, some players really struggle with VHOF still, so.
It's wild to me too sometimes. Cause
no,
like,
I'm talking about end game players.
No, like people that like have completed it. Yeah, not like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, people who have already. Yeah, I'm not trying to talk about you. People who have already completed it.
There are people in
still
here.
Can't do it.
Stop talking shit about us.
Yeah.
God, or whatever.
You know what? The thing that I like. So like I love to hear it because then I get to make fun of them. It's like you have people. There are those people that have like, quote unquote, have their like Maw hard mode complete, and they just need Fang focus. And the thing that makes me question, it's like majority of groups, if you're like on a core, right? If you're on a core and you're doing hard mode Maw, chances are the second you get it done, you're either gonna do the Fang focus right after, or the day after, or the next time whenever the core gets together. And it's wild that people don't, like, you have hard mode but you don't have Fang focus, and that makes me question, like, you know, like, did you pay for it? And paid for a hard mode?
What's Fang focus?
No, you have to do
Fang focus to get the Master Destroyer title. You have to do hard mode, like all the achievements, and then Fang focus is the slow, stupid achievement that I hate so much, because literally you have to go through a whole Luna phase on Maw and have 3 Dreadsuckers alive. It's long and it's like painful. It's like I was doing it and I'm like, I hate this.
Really,
I don't.
Really drawn out.
And it's the reason why I say that's because like I'm so used to pad 5ing it. It's like so painful to go through like every single pad. And it's like, oh, why am I? Why?
I almost pad 4'd it once. Like we almost got it on pad 4, but it was like.
Bro, I'm telling you, like I was saying earlier, this patch is mainly about damage. It's gonna get to the point where groups, because like my group wants to 8 stam it. They want me to make a stam blade to 8 stam it.
8
and
stam?
to pad 3 it. Yeah, because we pad 3'd it before with like 5 stam and 3 mag. But the thing is, like, it's gonna get to that point where we all 8 stam it, and what'll happen, like we were just talking about. I said like, bro, like. Back then, when Thieves Guild first came out, nobody wanted to run backyard because, like, because nobody just wanted to. Everyone thought it was hard. Now, later in the future, no one's gonna know how to run backyard because you can't. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it.
Have to do backyard.
They run backyard. What?
What's that? You have to go somewhere else.
Like,
crazy.
Maw is like the easiest thing to DPS, to be honest. It's just the mechanics that'll get people
Mr.
killed.
Privilege over there.
No, listen. That's what I'm saying.
Mr. Privilege.
It's the mechanics. It's the mechanics that'll kill you and what'll hold up DPS.
Thank you, Mr. Privilege.
Hoff can be
words of inspiration.
Like, Hoff is different because you start getting priority targeting. Like you have to switch targets to bombers. You have to switch targets to steamers and shit. Like there's not really much of that in Maw. It's
hey, Lomo.
You're hitting one boss, you know, for most of the time. But,
I'm at the
Thank
college
you, Mr.
way
Privilege.
shrine.
I appreciate your input.
What?
He said it was
Did you
easy
see
for
me
the
hitting
DPS.
you?
It is
Oh,
for the
hey,
DPS.
what's
It's
up?
not easy for the tanks.
Hey there.
How
are you?
Hoff is much harder for
Oh
the
my
tanks,
god, I'm
but
ginormous.
that's once you get reps. It's really hard your first run. Your first complete to tank it.
Oh, hello, goodbye.
You know what's the hardest thing to do?
I gotta go turn
What?
in my quest.
Trying to bring people that don't know the fight, like that are new, and you're trying to get them skin, and have them with people that are like complete sweats and expect you to know everything.
I know.
It's the hardest
yeah.
thing, because it's like, bro,
I
I've told
don't-
you already. They don't know what they're doing. Stop being
You're right.
toxic.
Don't be an asshole. I don't bring any of my trial guild members into like my social guild runs ever because shit.
I don't because I'm not allowed to. Like usually they either expect them because they like my friends or like my core would be like, and we're not getting paid for this. I'm like, bitch, just help me skin my friend.
Wow. Damn.
A lot of them are
super
like that.
sweaty is
Why
like.
would I waste? Yeah, they're like, why would I waste my time? So I never even ask in chat, like, hey, you know, anyone want to help with
No, because like I
the
remember,
Aura?
like for our core, what tends to happen, and it's only happened like twice. It happened like remember that day like I held an instance. It happened that day where like one DPS had to go because they were subbing for somebody and they had to go. You know, and like we didn't get yet mad at it because like they had, you know, it wasn't their fault. They subbed, and so I was like, they were like, does anyone have one person, one DPS? And I'm like, I might have somebody. I can't promise you that they're good. And then they like immediately told me no.
Right. Yeah.
There's so many people like I want to help skin, and it's like no.
Right now. Yeah.
47.
No, I feel like I've tanked a female with you. I really feel like I've tanked a female with you, but I don't.
I've done VHOF. I didn't tank it with you. I was there with Angel of Doom.
I know, but before the VHOF, I feel like I tanked a VMA with you at some point. I don't know.
Probably did.
I remember, like, you didn't talk on mic, like, at all, I don't think. But I remember your gamer tag from that. Like, when I saw you were in this guild, I was like, oh, I've tanked something with you, didn't I? But,
probably.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was with. But I want to get into one of those guilds that can actually complete shit, but, like, all the time, every time. But, you know, it's whatever.
We gotta handle that shit
happy
too.
when
You
I
gotta
can.
handle their, like, some groups aren't toxic, but they'll like you have the cancer part of the end game, and then you have the toxic part, cancer and toxic.
Right.
Like the cancer.
Yeah.
The toxic are the ones that'll like tell you what you're doing wrong and shit, obviously, and they'll be like what whenever you like don't know something, right? Like the Crusher enchant, for example, they'll be like what, you know. And then you have like the toxic, which are just yelling out the N-word whenever they get the chance.
Right.
And the ones that'll stop DPSing just to teabag you, and then the whole group wipes because you stopped DPSing and we couldn't burn the boss fast enough. And that has happened to me. That's why I say that.
Yeah, that shit's really bad.
But like,
I'm in, like, my guys can complete Hoff, they can complete Vima, no issue, but sometimes I'll get a group out of that guild that just can't complete anything, and it's like, whoa, what happened? Why are you, you know? Like, did Angel ever tell you about the time we did in Vima scored run, or paid run, and couldn't beat it? We couldn't get past
so
twins?
sad.
The DPS
Like,
were
it's-
all converting behind the Vashai tank.
That's
Like,
embarrassing.
it was really bad. Yeah, it was embarrassing as hell. It was really
the buyer's
bad.
like, what the hell? What am I paying
Yeah, he
for?
was like really cool about it, but he got his skin the next day with someone else. Like, yeah, it was not good. This was with Khaleesi. I left that guild pretty soon after.
Princess, you left that guild?
Yeah, they were good, but like, Princess was getting on my nerves. She was being like super. I don't know, she was like secretly talking about people behind their backs all the time to me, and I don't really like that. You know, they're my friends and shit. Like, and she'd be like, well, "This person's really a shitty tank. You know, you're a better tank. I don't want them on our run." And I'm like, the person didn't really mess up. That was on healers. No, he says it's on healers, but no, okay.
Bro,
Yeah, I don't
like
know. It was-
when I was playing with her, literally, like she kept like. Literally, like before the run and then after the run, she would message me like, you should join our corps and be an officer." And then I forgot what his name. Remember, he's like a British guy. He was one of her officers. You remember that?
Voodoo, Dr. Voodoo.
Voodoo, yes, I remember that. It was that. I think it was also that day too when he stepped down from leadership.
Yeah.
Like from like officer, and then immediately, she texts me, Like she texts my number too, and she's like, "Can you be my officer?" And I'm like, oh, "For fuck's sake."
Should we start a guild chat too again?
You guys are like watching a movie here about the misadventures of Magma and
boring
Spider.
as fuck.
Yeah, misadventures of Magma and Spider. You don't like it? It's not interesting to you? Most people pay a lot for front row seats to this shit, you know. In fact, I'm expecting a mill from Turtle.
Oh yeah, I want a front row seat to people that
Better than
constantly.
Endgame.
Never mind.
Better than Adventures Endgame.
Oh damn, Tammy. Shit.
No, I'm sorry. I won't say another word.
You could, but I don't know why you're so pissed off. We're just
I'm
having
not
a conversation.
off. I'm. Never mind. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright. Lone Wolf is enjoying this.
Oh, absolutely am.
He's sitting there with his popcorn and shit. Like,
I am literally no. I'm not eating popcorn. I'm literally eating popcorn flavored Jelly Bellies.
I don't know if that sounds good or that's like doesn't sound good. I would have to.
You know what jelly beans are?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what jelly beans are.
Popcorn flavored jelly beans.
Do I know what toast is? Like,
do you know what a knife is? Have you seen a spoon before? What guilds do you run with, Magma?
I sub for a couple, but the main guilds that I run with is Tribunal, which is Viles' guild, and then I run my guild, which is nothing super sweaty. We're just doing like hard mode, like the hard mode Cargoons right now, and then I would sub for other guilds whenever, like when it comes to Shadow, like for Uprising Savages, I would sub for them. Wiped again sometimes for Beach the Canoe.
Okay, Beach is pretty cool.
And then just whoever asked, and I'm like free in the moment.
Alright. You need a tank for your guild?
I am the tank for my guild. What, are you talking about Tribunal or mine?
Yours.
Oh, I am the tank. We haven't been running anything lately because everyone's been like kind of busy, and I've like been doing other things, so we've kind of taken a break. But like so far,
a lot of my guilds have been like that right now. People have been like really busy and not running their cores and shit. Kind of weird.
Yeah.
So,
like,
how did you find our streams?
On Mixer.
Were you just like bored one evening and just like mixering it up for ESO and see what the fuck was going on?
I saw Farkas' stream first.
Yeah.
And she was standing still, and I was bored, and like I was like, this is boring. She's not moving at all. So then I looked around and I found yours, and I was like looking at the dog, and I'm like, look, there's a wolf. And I looked at the group, and I'm like, oh shit, that other person was in there. And then I saw Bandit post that he needed a DPS. I'm like, oh, maybe I can get in this. And then I just like messaged.
And that was
Mixer
I
chat.
was in that run. I was tanking that run, I think, and I was like,
You were
wait,
tanking it
haven't
with
I
me.
tanked with you before?
No, I was taking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we had 3 tanks. It was 3 tanks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I remember. I was like, I'll be your 3rd tank. I remember putting that.
And then I remember saying to you, like, I feel like I've tanked that guy before. I swear I've tanked.
That's when I like, and I never like I heard it through the stream because I wasn't in the guild chat. Like Marcus pointed it out. She's like, you know, this person isn't in the stream. I mean, isn't in the guild at all. And like the reason why I was interested in the chat was because like Lone Wolf had his chat open, so I can hear people in game chat, which I don't know how to set. I can only do that to people in party. I don't know how to set it to game chat. But
yeah.
But like I heard like the thing about Garber, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then like yeah, and I was like, I want to hear more. And then I joined, and then we tanked, and I did it, and here I am.
There you are. Well, if you ever need a tank for anything, I always want to run something. I finally got my Black Rose. I hadn't been in there at all. And I went in there with the group. You know Miss Massacre?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, her and Z1 and I don't know, I don't remember his name. We got a 50k score on my first run while they were teaching me to tank it, so it wasn't too bad. It was fun actually. It's really tank heavy though, like really tank heavy.
It is. That's why I hate it, because I'm like, these are so unnecessary mechanics that I don't want to deal with right now. I was in a shit mood that day too, so that's what made it worse. That's why I hated it. Like now, I permanently hate this. Like I hate him with DSA. Like I don't hate DSA for mechanics or anything. I just hate for how long it is, and it like I remember and Sanctum too. Sanctum is the trial that I least want to do. If it's a
ESO
speedrun,
is so shitty.
like if like the only way you'll convince me to do a Sanctum is if I'm really fucked up that day, like if I'm like drunk or high, or like like it's a speedrun, and that's most likely with sweats. Like I'll only run Sanctum with sweats because it will burn through it.
Sanctum.
I hate taking it. There was one time I passed out at Troll Boss.
Oh.
And I woke up and they were like on last boss. I'm like, oh, I'm here.
As a tank?
Off tank, yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
They thought like I had an emergency. I was like, nope, just knock the fuck out. Like the scenery, like everything about it just puts me to sleep. It's all dull, dark, boring.
I actually did fall asleep off tanking Ma once. Last boss. B-Ma.
Oh, no.
I had a Hulk on me. And then I got hit twice, right? And apparently they killed the Hulk. And luckily, they killed the Hulk. I had 2 shatters on me. And then I woke up when they're like, Spider, grab the Hulk! Like the next Hulk was out. I had 4 Hulk. Oh shit.
You know what the best thing is, now that you said Hulk? Sometimes the Hulk will despawn completely. And just won't be there. And it's such a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful thing. And I'm like, yes!
I love it.
I'm free.
Victory. I can just sit here and debuff and chill.
I'm trying to convince my group to like take me in on my Zoic so I can get my second DD. And like take me on my Zoic, please. I just need hard mode and I'll get DD on that character.
I really want DD though, like on my tank. I haven't even been in there on hard mode though.
Hard mode Ma is straight mechanics and burn. That's all it is. DPS and mechanics. Like for our group, it's like all the mechanics are mainly heavy on all the support in mag. You have the 2 mag running backyard. So like the 2 mag running backyard, you know how like they have a debuff when they come back on hard mode? That shit's painful too. Like literally those 2 mag will kite meteors, but they have to play so defensive. Like there are even times where I'll slot siphoning. And like the way where I stand, because you have the right card and you have like the outer and then you have the inner. So I stand in between the healer that's kiting and in between the off tank that's holding all the assassins, and it's such a painful spot because then you have meteors that have the potential to one shot. You have tethers and beach balls that are coming out. Tethers fucking hurt. Then you have the assassins doing their shit. Then you have the Hulk, like moving you around, and it's like you have this like you're staying on this little corner of heals that you have to stay in, or you're like dropped, and it's so painful. As a because like you have such a debuff.
I reckon the no death would be super bad on that.
Well, you don't need no death for a DD. It's an achievement.
Oh, you don't?
No, you don't.
Oh. You just need hard mode? And
you
then
just need
Fang focus?
hard mode, Fang focused, and for the dip. But the thing is, not including the pluses, Ma is the hardest hard mode because of the mechanics.
Oh.
There's like so many things you have to consider that like something you wouldn't consider on normal, like even vet. Like for example, backyard as well. The cats that just don't do nothing, the ones that are just like dancing around, you can't kill them because they will empower meteors.
Oh, that's nice.
They empower, and I didn't know I didn't know that either for a while, and I'm like killing them for like resources, and then like people were dying in one shot, so I'm like, oh shit, this is my fault.
This is me.
Now, one way to overdo it, to be tanky, if you're just not going for a score or anything, is have a Warden off tank with Eben. Because it'll be like the health and like sustainability would be a lot better. Sadly, we don't do that. We just run the off tank is a DK as well and runs powerful assault all medium. So
powerful assault Alkosh medium.
Yeah.
Main tank's running Warden Alkosh.
Torg and Alkosh.
Torgs.
Yeah. And then Sword Healer in the group, and then Templar Olo Healer, both having Yorvolds. And then what else? And all the stam run 7 medium for the burn.
Yeah. Wow. Now I would hate running. I would feel uncomfortable running medium on a tank, but then again, I guess if you're a good tank and you know mech,
it just reps.
That little resistance drop wouldn't really.
Yeah.
If you know what you're doing, then it doesn't hurt you. But like, you know, I don't like even putting Earthcore on my tank, but I'll do it. But like only if I know the fight, you know, if I have to. like VCR or VS.
Our healers don't even use Earthcore.
Right. Your healers don't even use Earthcore?
No.
What do they use?
One uses Bogdan, and the other one I forget what she uses. But I know, like, I've never seen Earthcore proc in like a good minute, so like that's why I know. There's been so many times where people have been low at health and just no Earthcore. So I think it's that new set, the Symphony set. I think.
Symphony and Blades for the recovery.
Yeah, I think. But I think it's another set. I forget. I think it's the Gasm set. The one from
Orgasm.
The one
set?
from Dark. The one from Dark Shade Caverns one. That set. That's the set. Because like I said, the DPS
Sentinel
is main Sentinel.
or-
Yep. Yeah, that one. You have one healer run that because the main DPS that's being put out, the people that are putting boss to execute is mainly the stam. So they
Right.
need all the sustain they can get, and
So
that gives them
now-
more stamina.
Why are Stam better than Mag?
They
What
just put out
makes
more
them
damage.
better?
They just naturally put out more damage.
But what about what if you're hitting the same on a Mag as in a Stam? Then
You do
What do you
like
mean?
you'll notice it on the group parties. If you do a group parties, you'll notice it. Like the stam will always
So-
hit way higher.
that's interesting.
Unless, like obviously if they're doing something stupid, they're not. But like if you have a stam, that naturally hits like in the high 50s, you'll have them hitting in the 80s
Right.
naturally. And even if
Okay.
you have like a high Magicka, they just won't be hitting as hard because they have all the penetration passives and all the sets are work a little different. Because like Reliquin's a constant dot prolong as it's put on. Advanced Yokita just raises your crit so high, and you don't have those sets though for Mag.
Right.
You know, and the thing is, Mag Blades are also running Master Architect, so all the stam are getting those buffs as well. They're getting like the only buffs to Mag is like I would say Engulfing Flame and anything else that's like the regular buffs like Warhorn and basic shit.
Right.
Because Stam have all the penetration, then you have the addition of like the tank's Puncture and the tank's Alkosh, and then the tank's Crusher with Thorax Pack, then the other tanks is a Powerful Assault, then the Mag Blades what is it called?
War
MA, and then you have the Mag Blades also put
the
out that
Mags
Stam
from
crit.
Master Architect.
The Mags, and then you have them giving out double crit as well.
So you're just getting buffed by group a whole lot more. Your damage increases as a group. So just because your solo parse.
Well, like I said,
Same doesn't mean it's the same
Stam will
solo parse.
like on a solo parse, it's gonna be a little different, obviously, but in a group parse, it's definitely noticeable.
Okay. Yeah, because I only deeps on this guy. I have 44 on my mag player, and that's it. Like that's all I DPS on. I have a Stam Blade, but I only hit 35. I don't work on them. I've done 6 parses on them. So
See, here's the thing about it with a Magploy. Technically, if you run a Magploy, that's not to say Magploys are cheeks, like I said before, but technically you're dropping the whole group DPS because you're not providing too much.
Right.
Like you can provide the MA, you can use MA, you can give that buff off. You're just not doing it as constant as a Magblade is, especially when they're front barring it. It's so beautiful.
Right. Oh, if you're front barring it, your ads are up and shit.
Yeah. And so that's why,
yeah,
like,
I run MA, but on my Mac player at all times, unless I'm like, I don't know. I guess I pretty much always run it, but I don't really. I don't know. I never wanted to put in the work into another Deeps, because I tank. That's all I do is tank, and I'm pretty good at it, but not the best, and I got to work on it, and I got to get more shit and reps and whatnot. But I got to get powerful Sultan body pieces, but. I just don't deeps much. So
it's also on
that's
how
my
fast
side
you get
project.
your ultimate as well. Because like our off tank runs Vampire, the Drain Essence from Vampire.
Really?
As an off tank. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. And I forgot to mention this actually. Our off tank runs Dual and Bow.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Why?
The more burn. There's nothing too much
Really?
going on with the off tank. You hold because like when we did Fang Focus, for example, right? We had. It was easy for the the DPS that was gonna kite the Dreadstalkers away. It was easier for him to just grab the Hulk and get the bashes, rather than pull all 2 Dreadstalkers because those motherfuckers hurt. I ain't even gonna lie.
So he's probably hitting like 20k, right? Like.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy, but it's something.
But it's
right?
still 20k more per
It's
second.
not as like the idea is just he just puts his dots down. That's it.
Okay. I was gonna say like going full roto and shit. Like.
No. Like yeah, he just puts the dots down, and then that's it. and it's an extra DPS that counts. Aside from that, everything else, like, he would have inner fire on and stuff. Cause like, the thing about it is like, well, he doesn't always run dual. He usually, like, he'll usually do is just take off the since it's a DK tank, you can work with a DK tank a little differently. To make up for not being a warden, he runs the sword and warden. And if it's not hard mode, he runs the sword and the dual wield and bow. But if it is hard mode, he'll run the sword and board and bow, because you still want the debuff on the Hulk. So that's why he does it. So he's just putting on the dots for a cat, but the Hulk is always gonna get cleaved. And if needed, if the Hulk needs to be like focused, the one mag that's there, because the other two mag are running backyard. The one mag that's there will be the one to kill the Hulk ultimately.
Okay.
We need to change your name.
My name?
Yeah.
What?
Charles Schwab.
Charles Schwab's?
Yeah, like, that's the thing, I haven't done any hard modes on any of the vet, like the DLC trials or anything. I've only done completes and stuff, and like, I don't have any problem tanking them. I just want collections.
Isn't that the one where when he talks, people listen? Isn't that Charles Schwab?
I think. I'll tell you this. Hoff is the easiest hard mode. Not to say Hoff is easy, but the hard mode's no different. Yeah.
That's what I've heard. It's you get like what? Don't you get like more ads and shit, and that's it?
Double ads, yep. You get on normal hard mode, normal veteran, you get 3 ads. On hard mode, you will get 6, and that's a normal ad. That's a calefactor, capacitor, and dissector.
No, and dissector, no tact or whatever. I totally forgot.
No, there are. If somebody dies.
Factorium. If someone dies, that's what I'm saying. That's not including. The 6 is not including.
That's not including any of dying. If you know that thing, then yeah. But if somebody dies, you're gonna get 2 ads that come up in their replacement. And then the boss just has more health and everything hits harder. So extra heals, extra burn. That's all it is.
Extra tank for off.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing trench
tanking, the way tanking is, it's not too different. But it's it's like stays the same. You just have to put in a little more work. That's all it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, what was I gonna say? I just had it and I just lost it because I got distracted by what Indica said. But honestly, like tanking like last boss V-Hoff hard mode's not too different from normal Hoff. And then you have Maw, which is a fucking pain in the ass. Like on tanking Maw is definitely noticeable. Like you'll notice, like you have sometimes you'll have to run like Elzweb magic sometimes.
Those stam heals.
No turtle.
Now, so what about it? What if he was just a sword, just a mag-circ, no pet?
No, they don't let sorks in the group.
Yeah, I figured. Now,
like
that's
especially
the most sweaty, so some
so
still run swords.
Now here's the thing, my core, like if you think my core is sweaty, like core 1, because I'm on the second core of my guild of Tribunal.
Okay.
Core 1 is the group that's completed TikTok Tormentor. So.
Oh damn! How many TikTok Tormentor groups are there? I estimated like 4.
2.
But
now, like the reason why I say 2 is because there's mainly 2 groups that's completed it. There's obviously more than like 24 people because like subbing in for the days that they do it again. Like say that group runs it again and someone from the original group is in there and that person that's subbing gets TikTok Tormentor. But like there's only been 2 groups, and they're like they're the groups that are like on the words right now. Like if you look at Huff, I think my
What's going on, Dragon?
Unless they got beat by Shadow.
I'm on there, but it's not impressive.
Yeah, it's Shadow's group that took the place, and then then there's my
Shadow.
group.
Shadow.
Mr. Shadow.
Mr. Shadow. Okay, I've seen different Shadow.
Yeah, he's the guild master of Uprising. So him.
I'm probably getting ready to go to sleep here.
Yeah. So then.
Listen to these guys ramble on and on and on.
Like right after, on place 13, which is
pretty interesting conversation though.
Right. Damn. Yeah, see, I never ran with like any of those guys. Those are some.
You know what's crazy too? It only took them a week to get it. Like they started progressing at the beginning of the week.
Those are some good players then. Like those guys know how to play.
Oh yeah, they all have their VCR Griffin Hearts and everything.
God damn. Yeah. Yeah, I don't run with any of those. I'm like the level below. You know, I'm like
I love
Lovable.
sometimes I feel like some people don't do their research. Like obviously if it's like a noob or like someone doesn't play as much, but like for example, right, simple shit like if you look at me real quick, simple shit like let me see if I can find it. The Hoiver, the necrotic Hoiver.
Yeah.
People look at it and be like, "Ew, that's an ugly pet. Get rid of it." But then people don't realize that you actually have to work for it, like no death, speedrun, and hard mode the prisons, like prisons in White Gold Tower to get the pet.
Right.
Cause I don't run this pet for no reason.
Right.
I don't like the pet.
Yeah.
I run it. Well, I think it's kind of dope actually. But like
It's kind of cool
like,
actually.
Yeah, 'cause like the only pet that actually is a Hoiver, I think, and like that looks like a pimpled fuck. But
Now, what do you run for like enchantments in your DK?
like DK tank, like in terms of like body.
Yeah, body piece.
I run like it's very wishy-washy. It depends. Like some pieces will have tri-stat, other pieces will have max stam, others will have max health. And I'm only doing that because I'm like, I would have to do less. I can run more tri-stat if I was a Nord, but I'm not a Nord. I don't main a tank all the time, so like.
Gotcha.
And I don't feel like using a race change for it if Argonians are still good with it. So.
Yeah, Argonians are still just as good as they ever were, honestly.
But like the reason why Norwich just overcame is because the thing about tri-stat potions being a thing, and you wouldn't need a passive just to do it, and you gain more resistance and more ultimate. The more ultimate as a DK tank that you get. Like if you're off tank Warden, you can honestly be whatever the fuck you want. You can be a Dark Elf for all that matters, or Wood Elf. But like the idea, well, I obviously sweat groups will want you to be a Nord, but like the idea is that they want you to get your ultimate faster, and since DKs can get their ultimate quick, then that's the and decisive, like you have the Dragonite passives getting you ultimate, you have the Nord passives getting you ultimate, and then you have the decisive passive and whatever third party things that are giving you ultimate.
So,
I said, in other words,
Nords. I was wondering why Nords people thought they were so good. I did some research on it, but I didn't feel like it would actually outweigh already being an Argonian and having to relearn.
Yeah, majority of all endgame tanks now are Nords.
Gotcha.
Because like I said, this patch is about damage. What is an ulti gonna get on a tank? A Warhorn. What is a Warhorn meant for? The DPS. What does that mean?
Right.
Better bird.
Yeah,
So,
and that's what I've known. Like if you look at like starter game tanks, they're gonna run sets like Eternal and things like that to survive. It's just survival because they don't have the mechs down, they don't have all that, and then you get people who run a little bit less selfish, maybe Plague Doctor and Alkosh or something, and then you get tanks that just run. Everything is for the deeps. Like you're all you are doing is holding bosses, taking damage, and buffing the group. Now that's hard to do. It takes a certain level of tanking to be able to actually completely, pretty much throw away shit that helps you, and then
It's crazy to know as well that like Eben, which is such a strong set, a strong support set, has become more irrelevant over time. Like end game groups are not running Eben. Like obviously Eben's still a good set to run, and like especially for a lot of beginner tanks and people that are like haven't got the time to farm or like got the stuff. But it's like it used to be. Eben used to be the main set to run in like every trial, end game, like VMAW, VHOF, everything. And now it's like not. People forget about it.
Well, and now you got your stams on orcs now, right? Which they have more health.
Yeah, stams on orcs, Nords. Obviously, mags stay the same, but that's just because of sustain. And then healers stayed the same. Really, they changed the Breton, but that's like it's a whole other thing. But honestly, like the sustain.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like it's just the use of Eben, especially with the Warden tanks having minor toughness. It just became irrelevant. Like you won't if you do a VMod with a sweat group ever. And say you were somebody that's never done anything, you wouldn't see Eben.
Really?
But like people mostly run. Majority of the DPS will either have 14 to 15k health. And the thing about it is that there's nothing being wrong with it. That's why that whole debate about Bretons being better than High Elves, it became not true. So many people were strongly believe that. But the thing is, Dark Elves didn't have that passive.
Right.
And they were okay without it. We've been okay without it. Sustain hasn't changed too much.
People overanalyze. Like they think, changes in passives, something else must be better than what we have now. Now, do you suggest I change my Argonian to a Nord on my tank?
If
Or
you
should
want
I
to
stay in Argonia?
if you want to mid max, like if you want to be like 100% on everything, like you want to mid max and be
Right.
excel, yeah, be a Nord.
Do you think it makes a difference? Like, is it going to be harder to tank on a Nord or easier? Like,
The
is
only
it gonna
thing
be...
you'll struggle with maybe is resources, because obviously you won't have your potion all the time, and you won't have like it's just a little different. But aside from that, it's predominantly the same. You just won't have that potion passive. You'll have more health and stamina to work with. Magicka is something you might have to adapt to, but like a lot of tanks, they don't even run any attributes in stamina because of that. They usually just put stamina and chance, and so they they would put like 26 in the Magicka, say, and then like everything else in the health.
What do you think most tanks run for stamina, as far as a good amount for stamina Magicka?
You always want...
Health.
The idea is around 19 to 20, and plus 19 plus stamina. And same thing with like for Magicka, I would just sit at 19.
Just pretty much the same almost.
Yeah, and then like
Just
36
slightly
to
below.
36k. That's if you're using Torx, let's say. But like if you're wearing Ebon, you're obviously gonna have more health. But like all the other stats should stay the same.
You should be at what? How much health?
Like
with Torx?
A majority of tank like around 36.
Yeah, that's what
like
I'm
resources,
at without
like
that, so.
resource numbers are very like preference. Like, there's nothing too crazy
Right.
about
How you
it. Just
tank
as long...
can change your...
Yeah, it's really how you tank and how you manage your resources, not the number. Because there's tanks that run by stat, and like have high, but like make up for the Magicka with high recovery.
Right.
So it's
and
very
I
debated.
run my tank. I run with like 1200, 1300 magic recovery, and so I can deal with less magic. But I run all tri stats on like all my gear, and then yeah. So
Yeah.
Interesting.
Another thing crazy about our main tank right now is he doesn't have everything golden out. So if he were to have everything gold out, like that Alkosh, like that's more damage to us.
All my Alkosh is golded. Yeah, I've got 3 neck pieces golded. Now what do you suggest for a shield enchantment? Because like you lose it, you know.
People just run either sturdy or infused. One or the other.
Not trait. Not trait.
Oh, like enchantment. It
I
doesn't
have
really matter.
stam on mine right now, but
I run
really-
tri-stat. But
Okay.
it doesn't like it's something like I said, it's preference. It doesn't matter. Whatever you feel comfortable with, you got it. It's just more of are you capable of doing it? That's what it is.
Right. Well, I might actually switch it over. I didn't even think about that ulti regen being you can have higher uptime on stuff. But I mean, I will miss that potion passive, but I do find.
But like
when
I
work
said,
tank
it's a
without
mid
that passive.
it's a mid max thing, and what I mean by that
Right.
is, it's more effective if you're in a group that is also effective. If you're in a group that
That's
might not
true,
have the
yeah.
deeps, and you need the sustain so you can live longer, then that might be your goal. In comparison
Right.
to a group that's able to burn it before you can even
I can
blink,
see
you know.
it. Because you know, on an Argonian, if you're out of resources, you pop your pot, you're pretty much maxed out again. But on a Nord, you're losing 4,000 of each resource, which is a difference for sure. But you're getting higher ulti regen, and if you're DK, popping ultis more often, you're getting more resources. So it's like a give-take relationship there. How much
But
is
it's
the
nothing-
ulti regeneration?
It's 10 ultimate for 6 seconds, I think. So
that makes a difference.
And then that's just the Nord. That's like not including every other, like
DK your
DK
fighters
passives.
your DK passes. Yeah.
What do you get? Like you get 3 ultimate every 6 seconds as well. So you're getting like about 13. And then
Every 6
you have-
seconds you'd be getting 16 ultimate, I think.
16.
And then your heroic slash as well, and then yeah.
Yeah, light attacking
and then
and
your
everything.
your 3 that you get every second anyway.
Yeah.
You're up to like 19, 20, 21 and a half. 22 and a half, I think, is what you'd end up at per second. That's not bad.
Imperial's also a good tanking race now, but that's more towards sustain than it is like DPS. Like that's more
I have
like
my
I would
Warden as an Imperial right now.
Imperials are more to groups that are like more non-experienced. Like they're like the kind of groups that are still struggling at like Craglorans and maybe like starting to progress. But that's just in terms of race. Obviously, honestly, to be honest, like it's more like tanking's just more the philosophy. It's just more of the person tanking it.
And,
Obviously,
yeah,
you need all because like there's a guy that's done Griffin Heart on a Dark Elf tank. No problem.
Nice.
So
and
like,
that's the thing, like people like DPS. I understand following a build, but when I'm in my tank, I've worked out the philosophy that everyone tanks differently. Because I talked to so many vet tanks that as many as I could come into contact when I was champion level 200, and I talked to them all, and they all had different advice. Everyone tanks different is what I decided, and so I made my own build, but with their tips. You know what I mean? And I've refined it over time to work for me, and whatever. But so when someone asks for tank build, I can give you my tank build, but I mean you can tank as well as I can on it. Yeah,
it's a person.
Vice versa. So you might be like, wow, you have way too much magic, or you have too much magic recovery, or too little stamina, or too much stamina. You never know. It's like depending on the person. So, well, I might try Nord. I mean, I'm not going to use my race change tokens for anything else since I don't have a bunch of sweaty deeps or anything. So might as well try it. If I don't like it, I'll swap it. But that's the thing. I run with both somewhat sweaty groups. Sweaty groups I'd say, but not like your groups there that you're talking about, the Griffin Arts and shit. But fuck you. But I haven't worked my way up there, But I also run with people who have a hard time with cracks. I run with everybody. So as long as I'm running something, I'm cool. I don't get mad at people for not knowing shit or not being able to complete shit. It doesn't bother me at all. It actually breaks up the monotony of beating.
I enjoy being able to teach people. Like obviously, if you're not competent, then to learn, then I probably despise you. But as long as you can learn, make mistakes, move on. But if you can correct yourself and know what you're doing and learn, then there's no issue with that.
Right. I agree.
So,
I'm still learning
another answer.
For sure.
Yeah, I guess that's another answer for Turtle's question.
Yeah. I'm far from, I guess, your guild's level there that you're running with, but I'm not at the bottom, So
I know.
I'm getting up there, but it's a progression. You don't just start off and then join the sweatiest guild and then excel. I've worked my way to where I'm at